Okay, we are live with another PS5 and maybe, just maybe, Xbox Series X restock. The console's really hard to get this week. There was only one legitimate drop, and that was at Costco. And then, what else? Walmart had a drop, kind of, but now they're back. So let's get up Walmart. Let's get up that up on the screen. So there it is. Stores on tracking. I'm still filling this out. There's still more to come from that, including Switch. But I kind of wanna have that set up for everybody. So if they're wondering when the last drop was, that's it. That's the good news. So, yeah, this is really good. So what time for Pacific? It's going to be, since it's 3 p.m. Eastern, all the times I list are in Eastern time, because I'm in New York, it's going to be 12 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah, same thing in Washington. And it's going to be online only. A lot of people are saying, hey, can I go to Walmart? This one's online. So, PS5 could be yours if we get an actual restock from Walmart. That they teased one on Monday, and they did some sort of new queue system. It didn't work. Very few people got it, but some of my followers got it. Give this a like, because we're at 61,300 YouTube followers or YouTube subscribers. So the more people that get this video, the more I can do these videos, and that's a really good thing. So let's see. Last time it didn't offer me a delivery option and just no nearby stores. Yeah, so they tease that there are nearby stores that have it. That's not how this drop is going to work. So if you see that, that's kind of a glitch in their system. So it's online only. They've been teasing this for a while. This is the disc version. You got the digital version, and then you got the Xbox Series X. Now, the Xbox Series X, the reason I kind of teased that in the beginning of the video, at the beginning of the live stream, is that Walmart put up this page, and it teased, just like it's teasing out the PlayStation, with the date, Friday, November 5th, it's today, at 3 p.m., which is about 45 minutes from now, a little bit over that. They teased with that same little sticker on this page, but now a reseller has taken advantage of this page. The reselling situation confuses a lot of people, but it's very different. I see your comments in the chat. Third time's a charm. I hope so. I do. Because people need it. It's about time that this console becomes available. So let's see if I can pull this up. So the reselling situation is a little bit strange for people, and that's because, let's see if I can get this. Give me a second. That's because a lot of people are confused by it. Oh, there we go. I got the little chat window that I was going to put right there. Third time is a charm. Yanir. So this is great. I can now highlight comments. Niha, let's see. How are you liking the MacBook? I love it. So I unboxed the MacBook Pro 14-inch that just came in recently. So that's really cool. And it's expensive, but I'm going to do a lot of work on it as kind of a creator of sorts. So that's really cool that you kind of saw it last time and saw me unbox it towards the end of the stream and then followed up. I love this community. This is great, and I have this. Is PayPal needed for this? No, that's a trick that kind of works for Target. You can check out faster because their server gets hammered. I think it kind of adds an extra layer to the Walmart process. So I will let you know if I find more luck with it, but so far I haven't been able to check out with a different means. So also, a lot of people ask me about the Affirm checkout process. That does add an extra step, even if you're paying over time. That seems like a good idea. It might not be a good idea if you actually want the console. Xbox has been canceled, I believe. No longer showing at 3 p.m. time. Yep, that's what I'm seeing right here. So we may be in for just a PlayStation restock, or maybe they'll restore the page at the last second. Walmart has really been unpredictable, so I can't tell you for sure. Let's see what else we got. Nicole says, need a PS5 for husband. Yes. I'm guessing that's an existing husband and not you want to trade, a PS5 for a marriage proposal. Otherwise, that would be really interesting. And no, that's a lot of people. That's what people don't get. They're like, it's just a console. A lot of times it's a gift for somebody else, and you want that special gift for Christmas. So I totally get that. Totally here for it. And that's what I'm here to help out with. Let's see. Anon9 says, hit that like button, which I appreciate. That's a really good thing. Because, you never know. You got to fool the algorithm into think we're doing something good, which I think we are. So, that's awesome. Okay, this is a good question. Okay. Matt, Eileen Digital. I've got to expand this out. Trials of getting used to a live stream. Let's see. Maybe I can't expand it out. Or maybe I do it this way. I guess not. But Swish says... Nope, not that either. I'll get used to it. Matt, Eileen Digital bought... Come on. I have to find the comment. All right, Eileen Digital, but I am okay with disc. Higher chance of success going disc version. Exactly right. That's perfect. You got it. There's always more inventory of PS5 disc. I kind of knew the question that you were asking, but I want to get your words right. PS5 disc is the way to go, especially at Walmart. I mean, I don't mean to tell people don't try for digital. If, say, Target does disc and then digital, try all opportunities you can. But if they're both in stock, that's definitely something that you should think about, is going disc only. You'll have just a higher percentage chance. And digital really is going to cost you more money in the long run, because you're only able to play games from the Sony PlayStation Store, which is inherently a monopoly. So if you have a monopoly and you're only buying from one source instead of Best Buy, Amazon, Target, GameStop, etc., there's no competition, and therefore they keep the digital prices of games a lot higher. So great question. Swish Therapy, thank you. As Robert Johnson, hey Robert Johnson, says, would recommend disc in the long run. You'll save money. So a lot of people don't know that. And plus you get a Blu-ray drive or a DVD drive, whatever you want to use it for. Where am I? I am in New York City, so therefore I'm on Eastern time. That's why all the times are listed in Eastern. So yeah, that's good. So did this already happen? Hunter Johnson. Hunter, nope, not yet. It's happening in less than 45 minutes. I'm kind of doing a Q&A beforehand. There's about 2,000 people viewing the chat, which is great. Give this a like so that we start off well, and we can kind of get more people to this so I can keep doing these live streams, which is great. I'm also going to be checking out on my phone. Oh, Hamp, Connell, thank you for the donation. Don't all these stores sell the little cards with digital codes, though? They do, but you're still buying it from Sony. Therefore, those digital codes probably don't go on sale nearly as much as they should. So thank you for the super chat, Hamp. That is much appreciated. I opened that up recently as a way to recoup money for the giveaways I'm doing. So I'm doing a giveaway on Monday. Stay tuned for PS5 disc giveaway. I'll announce it on my Twitter channel and YouTube. But it'll be a unique way to start things out. So stay tuned for that on Monday. To Pink Telephone, another $5. Pink, thank you for that. Your question is, another day, another Walmart restock. Let's get this bread. Good luck to all. Thank you. That's really nice of you. And thanks for returning, because you do have a unique name, and that's great to see, because I remembered it. And thank you for the super chat. So that's awesome. That, again, these are all going to go to the ability to do more giveaways, because when I pay for these myself, it's kind of a lot of money. So I'll clear that one. Awesome. And then Curtis, got to get to yours. I found it. Still believe karma is good. $11. Thank you. That's awesome. Again, totally optional, but it allows me to see comments a little bit easier and also do more giveaways. So I'll also be giving away a Nintendo Switch just because of these super chats. So that's super awesome, and I appreciate that. So, still believe karma is good. I buy into that, and that's why I have the followers. I wasn't getting paid extra to do this. I was just doing it for the longest time just to, help other people out, because I was in that same boat in February. So, yeah, this is awesome. This is very, very good. And Robert is here. Robert Johnson's here answering questions with me. Volunteer moderator, which is great. All right, this question. Matt Fraud for saying his links give you a better chance. I don't think I ever said that. You just get the same chance as everybody, but, I'm here to walk you through it, and that helps. So, good job, Blake, for nothing. But yeah, no, they don't give you a better chance. Never said that. Never promised that. But you have a better shot at getting it when we're all crowdsourcing this information together, especially Monday and Tuesday. If you were doing this alone on Monday and Tuesday and you saw all the flashes that the errored up page did on Walmart, you'd be very confused. But because we have over 2,000 people here and there were over 6,000 on Tuesday, you would know, okay, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. No one else is getting this console. When you start seeing people get the console, not only is that a good thing, but then it tells you, okay, now's the time to try. So you're increasing your chances that way. So yeah, and I won't just pick out the good comments, also the bad ones / wrong ones. So sorry to pick on you, but you put that out there. Jennifer Moser, thank you for the super chat of $15. That's probably the biggest super chat I got. I am willing to try anything to get one for my son. He had such a rough year with JIA. Looking that up. Juvenile idiopathic arthritis. That is interesting. Jennifer, I'm sorry to hear that, and sorry to hear it's a rough year. I also have arthritis, and I take a special medicine, which if I don't get it, I turn into an 80-year-old man. So, and for 3 months I didn't have the medicine because of insurance change or doctor change, and so I get that rough year. So thank you for the $15. I greatly appreciate that, because that's going back into giving out PS5s for people, because I become good at this. Therefore, I want to not go to the bots and get in the right hands. But I hope your son has an easier year and also gets the PlayStation 5, because that's a great remedy, is to take your mind off of things and play video games. Mine is psoriatic arthritis, so a little bit different, I'm sure, but still pain nonetheless, and therefore, medicine and umbrella I take is a good thing. Awesome. Thank you for the $15 too. And then we got party or P1ATY. Look like party for a second. Should I refresh the page right at 3 p.m. or will it not help and end up crashing the site for me? Any pointers? Yep. So I'd refresh at 2:58 p.m. because previously we've seen it go in stock 2 minutes early before. It doesn't always happen, but I just like to make sure. One of the things, if you do refresh too much, they do throw up a catchfa, and it's like a little puzzle that you have to solve, which one has like a traffic sign and so forth. So that's something to be aware of. So thank you for the 5. That's awesome. $20. Whoa, you're setting the record here. Thomas Reese. Just to help with giveaways to good people, nothing else. That's awesome. You didn't even have a question, and I appreciate that the 20, because that's 100% of the money is going to that. I'm not looking to make any money from super chats, but we will do. I want to do it every Sunday night if I'm able to get enough PS5s from my local Best Buy or wherever I can get it. I will give away a PS5 weekly. I think I'm doing it on like a Sunday night thing because that's a good downtime for a lot of people. And I'm thinking about attaching a little bit of general knowledge trivia to it. So it's going to be randomized because there's going to be a lot of people. But of the 8 people or so that get picked, give them a chance to go on video and do trivia. I won't require people to go on video, but they can do audio if they really want to. Although that may inhibit more cheating. So I haven't decided yet. But I want to do that on Sunday nights as a thing. I'm a big fan of HQ trivia, and so that may be a really cool thing. But to give out consoles, I greatly appreciate that, Thomas. And then we got another one, Eric Pepas. I think it is an increase in chance because before I stumbled upon your Twitter. Great, I'm glad you did. I was totally flying blind in a rat race. Haven't gotten one yet, but now I know when to check and try. Eric, it's exactly what the point I was trying to make. It wasn't like my specific links increase your chances. It's, you have a shot by getting these alerts, by sticking around and doing the YouTube stream. So I totally thank you for the $20, but also thank you for getting to know what, the work that goes behind this and what it's meant to do. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate being able to do another PS5 restock or giveaway because I got to do one now. The amount of super chats coming in that's making this feasible. It usually costs me about $600, $550 with the tax, and then another $40 to $50 for shipping. So awesome. Gonna do that, and then I try to give away multiple consoles at Xbox, which I don't have one. So hard to get, and a PS5. Lord Naga 666. Hopefully today is the day. I appreciate you keeping us updated on drops. That is exactly what I want to do. And this is so great to actually connect with everybody, because that's been my entire job, is to engage with an audience. And right now everybody wants a PS5 or an Xbox. Xbox somehow harder to get, but I'm here for it. I will give away anything that I get in stock. I already have a PS5. I got it in February. That's why I struggled, and that's why all of this started. I struggled to get one, but now I have one. I don't need another one. I'm not like, the resellers out there who are trying to make a giant profit from these things. And so far, the people I've given 2 away to, both an Xbox and a PS5, so technically 4, have all been like either families or true gamers, like the type of people who really deserve it. So thank you, Lord. Thank you for the 20. And we have Mary, who did a super chat for 10. Just wanted to help make my brother happy. Rough year. That's so many people, and I'm happy to help out. He got hit by a car. Oof. And my dad passed away 2 months ago. I'm very sorry to hear that. Just want him to have a happy Christmas. I really hope you get it, Margie Angelini. And thank you for the 10. I'm sorry for the rough year, because that seems extra rough for a lot of people. for you and above everybody else. So so thank you for the 10, and I hope you're not only, Christmas goes really well. I hope you get a PS5 because that's exactly what should be happening. And there's a lot of blame to go around, but these restocks could have gone better from a retailer point of view. You could blame Sony and Microsoft for not being prepared. So yeah, stick with me. I'm going to try to walk you through it, and feel free to direct message me anytime. I try to get back to as many messages with meaningful comments as possible. So always happy to do that. Thank you, Mary. Kevin for the 20. Thank you. I really want to get one for my cousin. He's been abducted by aliens. Come on. Earlier this year, and hasn't been the same since. Just saying bleep bloop all the time. That is the R2D2. I believe I know your cousin. It's nice that you stay in touch, even though it's extended family. That is really nice. But thank you for the 20, Kevin, and keeping it lighthearted. Who knows? When I read abducted, I was like, what? Aliens? Oh. But good luck with your cousin, and hopefully you or your cousin get a console. So thank you. And then 50, that's the record breaker from Krista Broadway. Great name. I live not too far from Broadway. Krista, thank you so much for committing your time and efforts to all of us. Hoping to get an Xbox Series X today. That's this one right here. For my stepson, I've tried numerous times through numerous sites. Glad you are here to help. Thank you. That's very kind of you. These restocks have been beneficial for me, and thank you for the 50. It's not even that goes to giving away consoles, but it's been beneficial for me as just helping people out and getting the appreciation, just like you have appreciation for me doing this. That's gonna make me drive to want to do this, even if it's during the workday, and I'm helping drive people to the links which are at the bottom of the description. You'll be able to see the consoles that are in stock, and you'll go to these pages right here. So far, and I'm going to refresh this again. It's back. All right, the Xbox is back, and it's $499, so it's the regular MSRP. It's going to go live in 30 minutes, so I feel like they just changed it over, and that's kind of why I refreshed it right now, because they took the page down. So Krista, thank you very much for the 50. That's amazing. That's the new record breaker right there. And like, no one has to give $50. You don't have to give anything, and I'll still read out your comments. But at 3 p.m., it's on. It's game on, and we're going to try to get a console. Yanir, another 15. Thank you very much. Thanks for doing that. Let me highlight that. There we go. I don't know if I was clicking on these enough, but that was Krista Broadway's comment. I had Kevin there with all these super chats, which are great. Lord, and then Eric. So I got to remember these. This is a new little widget that they came out with, to the ability to kind of highlight these. So thank you, Krista. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, everybody. And Yanir is the latest one. Thank you so much for the 15. That's awesome. Again, this is all going back in the pot. I'm going to be very transparent on YouTube does take a 30% cut. So, but I'm going to be very transparent on where this money goes and which consoles I can afford to send out, because the 100% is going to go to buying the consoles and shipping and this live stream. So I very much appreciate that. $5 from Brian Swift. So Brian says, when will Walmart learn from their mistakes and stop putting both consoles on sale at the exact same time? You are absolutely right. It makes zero sense for that to be the case. You would think one at a time so they don't overload the pages. Target does one at a time. They don't do both consoles when it's a PS5 disc and digital. They do PS5 disc and they do digital. They used to do Xbox after that. They've switched to local drops as a kind of indicate in this little spreadsheet I got at the bottom of your screen. So that is, I appreciate you recognizing that things need to improve, and you would think retailers would take the basic steps to doing that stuff. But so far, it just hasn't happened. And I'm hoping that they figure it out. But yeah, I'm with you on wanting to, hold the retailers accountable a little bit, So that's going to be really important. So thank you for that. Thank you for the 5, Brian. That is awesome. So I'm going to take some regular comments as well. I think I got to them all. There's Thomas Reese right there. So there you go. Just want to say, yep, that was the... So I didn't click on that one from Thomas, but now I did. So thank you for the super chat, Thomas. Very cool. A lot of this is really good stuff. And now I get to see your comments and kind of highlight them. All right, so get to some other comments. Ooh, there's one from Cindy. Cindy, thank you for the 5. You didn't have a question, but I'm going to take the question right underneath yours. Lucky person there. Do we need some kind of Walmart account in order to add the console to our card? So you should have a free account, and that's all you need. So far, they haven't teased out that you need Walmart Plus, which is their $98 a year, slightly cheaper than Amazon Prime service. It's $13 a month if you want to pay monthly, which a lot of people probably should, because if you're not going to use it, if you don't shop at Walmart a lot and want to enjoy that, next day / 2-day free shipping, depending on the product, then, $13, cancel it after 1 month after like the shopping season, pay $13 during November every year. It's actually not a bad deal. Destruction Duo, I missed your donation. I will have to go and find that. I will need to find that because that is vitally important. I'm new to this like whole thing, the super chat stuff, but they highlight them in color. Oh, there you go. Yes, thank you. Thanks for highlighting that. The Xbox still shows also a few questions. App or website? That's a great question. And will check out nearby availability button turn into an add to cart button? Exactly that. I don't expect the check nearby. I think actually that disappeared when the console came back with this like kind of notification right here. But app or website, I'm going to try both, and I'm going to show you trying both. So, yeah, this is a great thing. This is awesome. I'm gonna do a tweet because we're about. I want to do it like 15 minutes out. So I'm gonna check my Twitter notifications. There's a lot of people doing this. All right. So there we go. There's that. And then I'm gonna steal my own image, which is a little Inception. Sorry about that. There we go. Let that chat fly. All right. So, Destruction Duo 1, thank you for the 5, and sorry for missing yours initially, but I got to it, and all is well. Good. All right. There's the link for YouTube. Little TV icon for it. And then I'm going to do... Let's see. Try to find my own notes. Okay. There's my notes. All right. So Walmart pages right there. I'll put all of them there. Good. Those are the links. I usually do a little siren action. All right. So I'm going to edit that up, though. This is kind of like a script I have. And I will get to the other super chats soon. Let's see. And it's like 15 minutes from now. Oh, it will be 15 minutes. And Xbox got added. see. All right, how can I? There we go. All right, I have 3 things left. All right, let me get back to this before I lose them. I'd say Marty Steins says, I want to donate. I want to help people play new games in 4K. I have a 3060 Ti I got and can't use. Got to find a way to pick somebody that won't mine with it. Yeah, crypto mining is a big issue for the GPUs, and give it away. Not really 4K capable besides esport games. LOL. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that 3060 Ti still is one of like the hardest things to get because it sells out instantly, even though it's the 3060, not the 3070, 80, or 90. It's still such a hot graphics card. All the NVIDIA graphics cards are even harder to get than the PS5. So thank you for that comment. And yeah, let's make sure that people can get games in 4K. That's why the Xbox Series X is actually doing really well. Is people want to make sure they get the Xbox Series X instead of the S. Like, the S is kind of sits there sometimes. So thank you for the 20, Marty, by the way. That's really awesome. And yeah, you got to find a way to pick somebody. So let's be in touch. I thought I missed that one. Actually, I did miss that one. So that was another one I missed, I think. Going through. This is great. So just to get to a non-super chat question, Custnam, if I'm getting that right, app or website to buy. So there's a buy now button and an add to cart button. I've had more luck with the add to cart button, but they're both going to fail on you initially. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I need to get rid of characters. One character. I can just take it out. But I have to say in 15 minutes. And I have 4 minutes to do that. And I have to get rid of 11 characters. That's a lot of characters. I think I can get rid of the prices, maybe. I think those prices are important because people want to know if they're, for MSRP. But there we go. And I'll start refreshing after this. Gotta get the emojis in there. Okay. Now I have one character to get rid of. I'll just get rid of that extra exclamation point. All right. So this is good. This is going well. Let me put that in there one more time. How many are there? There's because we're all helping each other check out, and that's the important thing. So let me take this one more time, copy, and then delete that. Put that in there. All right. So hopefully people. Oh, and this is why I did the second tweet. Don't buy from. There we go. That's the most important thing I can put in there. I had to put it in every tweet or tweet thread. And we are, all right, still a minute from me sending this tweet. So I'm going to go back to here, do a little refresh action. We're still on track for 3 p.m. And then I'm going to get back to the chat session. So, and sorry if I miss anybody, but I'm going to go scroll back up. And Robert Johnson is here answering questions that I see. And he's in the little blue purplish text. And also, Dark Doctrines is here. Thank you. Thanks for being here and helping us out. Ooh, these are good questions, too. Oh, man, these are great. All right, I can still see these. So I think I ended with Marty. And now, St. Nicholas says, wanted to thank you, got a PS5 digital for my son at the last GameStop drop here for Xbox Series X myself. Hardest one to get, the Xbox. Congratulations on the PS5. GameStop is one of the best places. They really haven't had the Xbox, though. And that's why, you have to try at Walmart and other places. So, oh, I'll tweet now. Someone asked me if I'm feeling all right because I haven't tweeted. But I don't tweet unless there's a restock. So that's something to know. Yeah, that's an important thing. Like I won't tweet unless it's actually cardable. And I saw that yesterday. I was on my devices last night, and the Xbox Series X was in stock at the Microsoft store, but no one could actually get it. And so I didn't tweet it out for that reason, because I knew people weren't going to end up with the console. So do know that I'm not going to tweet unless you can actually check out with it. You could add it, if the add to cart button was live, you could add it to your cart, you couldn't check out. And that's been the same way for 7 weeks with the Xbox store. So that's tough to get. But hopefully today you can get one of these too. And I'm going to go through these super chat questions first and then take other questions as well. So St. Nicholas wanted to thank you. You got the PS5 digital from GameStop, my recommended place. It has bundles, yes. It does charge you for a $15 membership, but you do end up getting the console. So so Ryan Davidson, thanks for the super chat for 5. That's awesome of you. I greatly appreciate that. And then Gembry555, is one browser better than another? That's a really good question. So that's kind of what I was scrolling through, and I definitely felt like Chrome, I had a better shot with Chrome than I did with Firefox or Safari, but it's really, go with the one where you have your cards saved. So your credit card information's in there. Don't get caught up with that if you don't have your credit card information in there. So, yeah. And stay away from scammers, because one just followed me. PS5 news alert. No. Sorry. There you go. Reported. Twitter will do nothing, of course, but reported nonetheless. I don't like to spotlight those people. All right, Harry Focus. Harry, work with me to fight the scalpers. Totally, the scalpers and the scammers. People writing their AIO. What is AIOs? Got their degree in a strip mall. I don't know what AIOs. Best AIO cooler on PC Gamer, which is a future publication. All in one? Gotcha. Okay. Thanks for the 5, Harry. And yeah, we'll take on these scalpers. That's really, the bots are overwhelming Walmart's systems. So we will hopefully prevail today. It's the 3rd time that Walmart's doing it this week. Eric Johnston, thanks for what you're doing. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. Hopefully get your PS5, which is, I'm going to say, what most people are here for, but a lot of people are here for Xbox because hasn't been as popular, but it hasn't been in stock nearly as much. So Eric, thank you for your comment. I appreciate that. Nate sends 5 for the super chat and says, "Hi Matt, I joined the stream late. What are the most important takeaway points? Browser, LAN versus Wi-Fi, incognito versus normal." Whew. Okay, that last one's tough, but let's go in order. Browser, I like Google Chrome. It's because it's the one I use, and I have the credit card information saved, everything, my login information. So if you think Safari's better, do that if that's what you normally use and that's where you have your information. So logging that information is the number one tip. And yep. And LAN versus Wi-Fi. Always LAN. I am plugged in through an Ethernet cable. Wi-Fi shouldn't be that big of a difference, but it's like Wi-Fi versus 5G or Wi-Fi versus cellular. Wi-Fi is always going to be better, but then there's something better than Wi-Fi, which is plugging in through the Ethernet cable. That's what I have. Just less of a chance of things dropping. Incognito versus normal. You're fine with normal. I click on my own links at the top of the chat. I will add those in a second. But I'll actually add them right now. Add that to the chat so that people get started. I wouldn't refresh quite yet, but you'll see me refreshing so that you don't have to. Let's see, where can I find that? But I will say, you'll see me refresh because they can penalize you with a Ketchfa puzzle. So there are the links. I'll put them in a few times. And I'll go back to anything above Nate's comments. There we go. I can actually see the comments now. This is great. I'll put that as a pinned tweet and I'll replace my tweet. Give this a like. I'm taking that pinned tweet down. We're at we go by 300 subscribers. CQ Fox, welcome. I got to see your comment in between all those links. That helped it stand out. There's a lot of people in the chat, which is great, and we have super chats on, and all of that money, any of those super chat money, will go to giving away a PS5. So I don't really consider them donations to me. However, I do really appreciate it because it does defer some of the costs that I'm putting out there for the stream. Jill Crocker says, if a console is in the add list, what is the best way to add it to the cart? So let's do that right now. So I'm going to add it to a list, create a new list, restock. Actually, I won't do that. Make the primary list. All right. So I can go to view list. And it's there. It should have something that pops up where you can add it to the cart from here. Amazon works the same way. Sometimes that is a really good idea because as this page gets hammered and people are on this page kind of breaking the page, there's so many people on there, this page may allow you to add it to the cart because this page is not being taxed nearly as much. Not sales tax, but the ability to kind of easily check out. I don't know if that'll work with Walmart the same way it does with Amazon, but it's worth a shot, and I've added it to a list. And I will say that's what this stream is all about, is trying it alongside of you and your suggestions for me, my suggestions for you. Because I've been doing this for a while. I got a couple PS5s over time, given all but one away, all but my personal one. So, Josh, all wine. Ran a question, and I know it gets cut off on the screen, but I will fix that one day. Ran a question, but how would one get an interview at Tech Radar? Tech Radar is, a really great site. I would say that freelance, put your things out there, or create your own website. We got about 7 minutes left for those wondering. I created my own website when I was 14. And I did a video game website about news and reviews about technology. Or no, that's what I do now. About video games, N64 video games specifically back in the day, and I was able to parlay that into a full-time job eventually. Freelance was like the middle step, so definitely, show your ambition and say, I'm already doing this for myself for free. I might as well be doing it for you because you're paying people to do it. And you might as well not have that competition, even if it's not competition. It's like you might as well have my work on your site. So it's a great option. So great question, Josh. And while there are a lot of super chats, it proves that I'm taking more than just super chats. But this super chat from Brad, very meaningful and very thankful for it. Got 1 minute wait in my spot the other day, then got booted from the to the home screen. Same thing happened to me. And what was interesting was I was only able to get in line for one console. The other ones were making me wait even longer. Fingers crossed today. Been trying for a PS5 since February. That's what Brad finishes up saying. Brad Faulkner, thank you for the 5. Hopefully you have better luck today. The one, thing that I would say is everybody didn't get it, and we know they have consoles in their warehouses. So it's kind of good news. So there are wow, that just jumped. 6,000 people in the chat. Mind blowing. Give this a like if you can, because we have 862 likes, but yet 6,000 people in the chat. Just scroll to the top a little bit if you're on mobile, and it's right underneath the video. So thank you for that. And we have a lot of first-time subscribers. So give this a like if you can, and let's go with live count, because this one shows it live. So we'll hit like 60. We'll get close to 62,000 today, which is awesome. So go back to the Walmart page because we're 5 minutes out. So this is good news. Yep. Okay. It never loves copying the emojis over. Let's see. I'll do 1 minute. There we go. I got 4 minutes left. I'll send it 3 minutes out. Let's see. Great. That's a lot of... There we go. There. All right. So I'm going to tweet this out at 1 minute, which is about 2 minutes from now. And I'm going to go back through the comments. Does multiple devices work better? Yes. Not necessarily, but you have to think having multiple devices is going to help your chances. So I'm going to start refreshing a little bit more. I'll put this add to wait list over there. And now's the time where I start refreshing. You don't necessarily have to refresh, but it's always a good idea. And there are 6,000, almost 7,000 people in the chat, which is awesome. That's a lot of new people too. And yeah, this is good. We're definitely giving away a PS5 on... I'm going to announce the giveaway on Monday. So stay tuned for that if you're not successful today. But hopefully a lot of people are, and they'll be return to give it to a friend or something. So that's what I'm banking on, is a lot of returns, returning people who wouldn't mind an extra PS5 this holiday season. So, and I'm probably going to attach some trivia to future giveaways. I don't know if it'll be for this one, but I hope it is, because that'd be good. Some general knowledge stuff for people and some video game trivia. All right, so we are 10 seconds of being 1 minute away. So I'm going to tweet that right about now. There we go. A lot of people probably join the chat right now. And if so, welcome. Welcome to the PS5 and Xbox Series X restock. 3 consoles will be in stock today at Walmart at 3 p.m., which is about a minute from now. It's the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 disc, PlayStation 5 digital, and Xbox Series X at Walmart. It's a Walmart restock. They tried restocking 3 times already, or twice before. So, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna try to get to these super chats. Thank you. Muhammad says, I've been trying for months and was able to get mine on the Best Buy drop. Congratulations, before the long restock. Now I'm trying to help my brothers. Totally, Muhammad. Welcome back, and thank you for the 5. Thank you for the super chat. That is much appreciated. Okay, I have a 5-minute wait on this, and I'm going to turn off the refresher. All right, turn that one off. This one I didn't get into, which is interesting. So I'm going to try that again. High traffic on the Xbox, which is no wonder. I have 5 minutes left and 26 minutes on the digital. So again, digital inventory is definitely harder to come by. I'm going to refresh this one because I'm not in a queue. Five minutes. Okay. So clearly, Walmart is holding a spot in line. I'm going to get to this super chat before I go away. Do console orders from Matt Hernandez, do console orders for Walmart need to be shipped to store, or are they available in 2 to 3 days? So they'll ship directly to you. That's a really good question. Best Buy and Target are the only ones that do in-store pickups after an online purchase. So that's a great question. Thank you for the 15. That'll go towards giving away some consoles, which it may be another PS5 disc if I get one. So, which is fine. I don't have a digital, and I don't have an Xbox on me. But happy to help out people who need it from now until Black Friday. Black Friday is going to be big. Yeah, okay. We are in this. All right, some people have 34-minute waits, 17-minute waits. I'm seeing all sorts of times. 33 minutes on Xbox. Okay, you beat me to the Xbox. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I had to take a very important call. I'm at 8 minutes until I need to check out. And I guess I'll go ahead and do that. And my shipping date is November 11th. Again, the super chats I got will go to that console, and I will give it away to a very deserving person. 17-minute wait for Red Pandas Zilla 67. 17-minute wait for the on the iPhone. 35-minute wait on the computer. Hooked up to LAN. Amazing. So multiple devices is your best shot. For the Xbox, I'm 15 minutes. You're so that you're going for the Xbox, okay? And I'm 19 minutes for digital. Apparently, I've already checked out with the disc version. So again, I'll be giving that away. We're at 7,700 people, 8,000 in the chat, which is amazing. Give this a like if you can. Sorry about having to take a call. Business. I still have to work for a living. And then Third Man 3 said, went from 2 minutes to 1 minute, 60 minutes to 60 minutes in digital. So we did see that last time where people got bumped up. This is great, though, that people are actually checking out. Let's see if this did anything. So that just goes to the page again. So I have an 18-minute wait for digital, a 14-minute wait for Xbox. I don't know if I'll get these consoles, but again, we do know that they had consoles in the warehouse. A lot of people telling me their times. Robert mentions at a 2-minute wait, which is great. Keep us updated, Robert. You may have already. I'm kind of scrolling through back to the comments. We got some people getting the Xbox, which is great. Liked and keep it up, man. That's awesome. Thank you, Duck of the Stars. Yeah, like this video. I appreciate that. That does help me. You got reset. Tim got reset from 1 minute to 60 minutes, just like a lot of other people. Tice says I was able to purchase the PS5, which is great. Todd gives us some stats: 24 minutes on a cell phone, 38 minutes on a PC. So I'm on a PC, and I saw good favorable numbers. But you know, it's kind of like a lottery situation, and that's what I try to tell people. Yeah, it's very much your device basically gets picked in a random order. So, ooh, Earl gave a super chat. Thank you for the 5 and says, I got Xbox. Thank you, Matt, which is awesome. Thank you for the super chat. Mr. Matthew gave 5, and hopefully that means you got a console. One of the two. So congrats on that. A lot of people getting an Xbox too, which is awesome. Will you ever stream games? Says Tyler Smith. I don't know. Maybe. I really haven't had enough time to play games because the game I'm playing is PS5 Restock Warfare instead of Call of Duty. But Call of Duty, that comes out. I do have a PS Plus code for people today. Stay tuned for that on Twitter. This is awesome. We already have 8,000 people in the chat, which is great. Let me make sure I got to everybody. Earl said I got an Xbox. David, McKay, Matt, please tell Walmart to go back to the old system. It worked better. You know what? I know, like, no system is going to be great, especially if you get bumped up on time like other people did. That's only just got to be frustrating. A lot of super chats come in. I went to Target in my neighborhood. They said they had 9 in stock, but had to wait until an online drop. That's true. So they don't sell them in stores. You have to secure it online, but they wait until enough consoles are in stock throughout the country before they do a restock. That could mean we'll see one next week because 9 seems about like the halfway point. So that's awesome. Thank you for that, Andres, for that Target intel. Dylan Davis. Just got a PS5. You've helped me and my friend get an Xbox Series X previously. Thank you so much. And I appreciate the 5. That's awesome. Heinzman 360, 28 minutes left for an Xbox. I'm at 11 minutes. We'll see if they stay in stock that amount of time. Thank you for the 5. Khalid says, can I get in line for the disc and digital, or will it kick me out? Thanks for all your work. You helped me get one from Best Buy a few weeks ago. So, I've been in line for a couple of consoles, and so far what I'm seeing is that I was able to check out with disc, but they kicked me back to this page for digital, it seems. So let me see if I can add it to cart. But great question. A lot of super chats coming in. I'm try to keep up with them, but I really appreciate everybody doing this, because like I will be able to give away more consoles now to people who aren't successful. Ordered an Xbox. Hope it sticks. Any issues with Walmart shipping? Absolutely. Walmart shipping has been like atrocious. But they've gotten better in the last drop. So I am not able to add this to my cart, despite getting kicked back to this page, but it didn't also have a timer. So I'm unsure of what that means. I'm probably seeing some success with notifications, which is awesome. That lot of success. This is good. This is what I want to say. 10 minutes left to go. Come on, baby. That is from Corbin Lawson. Thank you for the 5, Corbin, and good luck to you on that 10 minutes left. Keep us updated, because I will be able to see it. I have 30 and 8 minutes left on the Xbox, and 30 and 40 on PS5. Tiffany, good luck. That's hopefully gonna turn into something that you can use. So let me see if I can. Nope. Let's see, it disappeared. I had the comment. Yeah, let's see. Let me go back to my. So I get kicked out for that, but I have 10 minutes left on there. Nope. All right, let's go to another comment. Thank you, Matt, says Ben. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the 5. And there we go. I can now display these in full. I figured it out. But that one's from Ben. Or I think I can display these in full. There we go. I know what's happening. There's a lot of super chats coming in. I'm sorry if I don't get to them, but I will. So we got Tiffany. We read off. Pablo with COP 20,000. I don't know what that is right now, but I will go back and look at it. Will Smith, says, thanks, Matt. Finally got the PS5 disc version. Good luck, everybody. Awesome. Thank you for that 5, Will. Aaron's with a 10. Thanks, man. I got an order number. That's exactly what you want. I have 9 minutes left on an Xbox. Maybe I'll get an order number because I don't have an Xbox to give away, but I will. Chris said, went from 60 to 1, so that's the opposite of what people are seeing. I've been trying for months. I'm done now. Too frustrating. This is not how consumerism is supposed to work. Good luck. Maybe you mean 1 to 60 because that's annoying and you seem perturbed, which I actually don't blame you. Like, yeah, this is not supposed to be the way it works, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, is, trying to help out people as much as possible and giving up, my time for that. So I appreciate the 5 still, and best of luck. Hang in there. That's all I can say. Javina says, the hard way, learn the hard way but use credit card instead of debit. Good intel. I had it in my cart and was declined because my bank flagged as an odd purchase and lost it. Oof. That even happens with credit cards, though, but I'm sorry that happened to you, Giovanna. Good luck. Or Giovanni, sorry. There's a lot of super chats coming in. I appreciate the 5. Good luck on getting that resolved. Sometimes people are able to pull out a win even from that when they call the credit card company, or their debit card company or bank. Fury Dragon, thank you for the 20. That is amazing. Let me click on that so it highlights on the thing. Fury Dragon, thank you so much, buddy. Your monitoring and notifications have been invaluable. Got a PS5 disc, 11/16/21. Great, and there's 11,000 people in the chat and 2,000 likes. And I am like $3 away from being able to give this away and not have to lose any money on it, which is awesome. That's after, I believe, YouTube's cut. Popo29, back and forth 10 minutes right now. Yeah, mine's at 7 minutes. It's been steady, but I don't think it's been that true time. For the last 5 minutes, I feel like I'm going to run into that same situation with that. So thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the 5, and good luck. Um, Quick click. That's an interesting way to spell it. Can I hold 2 places for the same console? I wasn't able to, and I think that may have messed me up, but because I had the digital version in my cart for a little while, or I was in the queue for the digital version. I don't know though. Like I'm gonna try an incognito window, see if it adds me again. But so far, it could be digital's out of stock. I'm not sure, but I have not seen it. Thank you for that. Got disc PS5. Thanks so much, Matt. Raymond, congratulations. I'm glad I could help out. And thank you for the 5. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the super chat. Kind of odd not to see a GameStop Pro member bundle this week. Yeah, they took a week off, and I think that is what a lot of retailers are doing. So if you don't get it today, GameStop is your best bet, number 1. 2, if they're storing up inventory, they're doing it for Black Friday. Look out for an announcement from me about Black Friday GameStop information. So stick to my Twitter. I'll be there. Tweets are going well. That is going up, which is great. Benton Elite, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate that. That's awesome. So I'm now able to give away a console, and I'll do that on Monday. You got lots of people are getting it. They're saying, look at the DMs. 16 minutes left on PS5 disc. Don't have much hope, but trying one for my husband. Absolutely. I have 5 minutes left, and I'm still skeptical if I'll get an Xbox. Went from 1 minute to 60. Good luck, all. Crying face. Morgan, I feel for you. I'm 5 minutes, and 4 minutes now, and I don't know if it'll transpire into an actual console. We'll see. Been trying for a PS5. Says, I gotta click on these. Histon, that's a long name. Been trying for a PS5 for almost a year now. This is unsuccessful. Attempt number 10. I'll keep trying. It's persistence. And I know it sounds like a lot, 10, but like people get it when they do 20. So I am all in favor of you trying as hard as possible, and I appreciate you coming back to keep doing this. So, and DM me anytime. I can't get to the DMs right now, but DM me anytime, and I'll try to answer your question. And say I attended a live stream and I liked the live stream because I'll help you out, because I'll be like, okay, this person is not just a one-off person that's just like hit me up for advice that they're not ever going to use. It means that you've been a loyal follower. So, George Yates says, is this in waves or is it normal? And once it's out of stock, it's out of stock. We don't know because it's the first time they've successfully used the system. But it seems to be just this queue. And the queue is fairly accurate. 3 minutes left. But it's not foolproof. Nathan Turner gives a 5 and says, happy to contribute to the giveaway. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. I'm going to be tracking these things up until Christmas, maybe beyond. But I'll try to give away the PS5 if I get some. So, Ooh, it says the deal is almost gone. I don't know if it said that before. I can't believe I didn't get a disc. Or a digital version, Got kicked out. So thank you, Nathan. Thank you for contributing in any way you can. Let's see. Lane the Berry. How come you never mentioned anything about Cyber Monday? It's the last chance before the holiday cast. That's true. I think Black Friday is like the flagship because it's the original. But definitely Cyber Monday is maybe even more important. So good. Thank you, Lane. Thank you for the 5. And also, thank you for spotlighting something that is just as important, if not more. We've been seeing Cyber Monday actually outpace Black Friday for online sales. So And then with in-store stuff not really happening too much last year, quite possibly this year, retailers are going to cut back on that and focus on Cyber Monday. So great comment. Little B, 188131. I noticed when you were waiting for disc, it said you were in line at the top. Mine said the deal is almost gone and went from 160. So as you can see with this Xbox, I'm 2 minutes left, but it does say the deal is almost gone. So it switched with that text, I guess. But yeah, I guess I got good placement for the PS5 disc version, which if that does actually arrive, Walmart has some shipping issues to deal with in addition to other issues. That is something that I'll have to deal with, and I'll give away. Let's see where. John Harris, thanks for the 10. That's awesome. Thanks. Got the Xbox. Was the only one I wanted. That's awesome. The Xbox, harder to get, I feel like. And congrats. You'll be holding this with a textured back on the console. Look at that. Just a really great controller. So congratulations, John Harris. Thank you for the 10. It's the only one you wanted. You're now done. Refer me to your friends, because we're doing a good thing here. 8,000 people in the chat and 2,200 likes on the video, which is awesome. Thank you. Fatboy12190. 1 month to, or 1 minute to 60 minutes. Why? I'm going to be at 1 minute in a second. So thank you for the 5. We'll see how I do. Fatboy, thank you very much. David, happy to support, given a 5, which love it. I went from 1 minute to 60, so we'll see. Thanks for your help and info you provide. Keep up the great work. All right, that's awesome. Jorgen Miller, can I just donate $600 for you to give that PS5 to me? I wish everybody has that same idea. So, yeah, I appreciate the 5. And if there was 595 other dollars that you sent, I still probably couldn't give the PS5 to you. I appreciate the idea. But the scammers would take advantage of that and saying, oh, we're going to sell it to you for retail, which they have done. So, but thank you for the thought. John Adams, thank you for the 10. Didn't have a comment. Let's see, I'm going to cycle through these comments here. David. There we go. Thank you. I had to keep clicking on these. John Adams gave a 10. No super chat comment, but supported me nonetheless, and I appreciate that. 100% of the money will go to the giveaways because I'm going to give away at least 2 consoles given the super chats. So thank you. Thanks, Matt. I got a PS5 disc for my kids. Congratulations. I'm going to say Asara Morin. I could get names wrong. And yeah, a lot of people are stuck at 1 minute, and I got bumped up to 2 minutes. So I'm stuck here. So you're not alone. So congratulations. You got it for the kids. That's like the type of people I want to get it, especially during Christmas and the holidays. James Nyman, just throwing money into the void for good karma on the Xbox. Thank you. I appreciate the 5, and good luck, James. Hopefully you get it in the end. That was James. Let's see. Christopher McGann. Thank you for the 5. No comment, but good karma nonetheless bestowed upon you. We got to Jordan before. Oh, you also did pronounce my name right. Hopefully I got it right the second time. Very rare. Good job. Thanks for your live streams. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you for the 5, because otherwise it's so hard to read these comments with 8,000 people in here. I wish I could get to all the comments, and I usually do. But yeah, I think dislikes hurt the video. Because it's all algorithm based like everything else. That's the only reason I ask for the likes is, helping. It helps other people eventually and allows me to continue to do this. Because if I didn't get the likes and then no one saw this, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I appreciate that. I got 2 minutes left on this Xbox. Joshua Rodriguez sent 5, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. So this is a brand new thing for me. Lucas Matthew says, when is the soonest drop after this one of any store. I'm looking at Best Buy closely and GameStop. Could be next week. We never know when it's going to happen. So that's why keep the notifications on for my Twitter. I will help you out there. Happy Hatterson says, waiting in line for PS5 disc. Digital looks like it's out. That's kind of what I experienced as well. And that's why it kicked me out to this page. So unless it comes in waves, I think digital's out. And then Xbox and PS5 disc are still appear to be in. So, Nicholas sent 5, but says I give up. I mean, you got to keep trying for now until Christmas, if that's what you're going for. Thank you for the super chat for 5, though. I hope you don't tap out. I hope you're back. Because some people, as you see, a lot of people were successful. A lot of people are stuck at this like 2-minute phase, 3-minute phase. I'm seeing that in the chat. Muhid? Nope, Muid. Yeah, I think I got it right. And if not, I'm confident, at least. Thank you, Matt. In all caps on Matt. Just got the PS5 disc. A lot of exclamation points. Keep up what you're doing. Helped a ton. Awesome. I'm glad to know. That's great feedback for me, because that's why I can. If I didn't get that type of feedback, I wouldn't still be doing this. I would have ended in February. But because I started to help other people like yourself, I'm glad to do that. Thank you for the 5. That's really meaningful. Shelly M. 25 didn't send a comment, but sent $4.99, $5. Thank you so much for that. That's 100% of this money is going to go and support the giveaway that I'm going to do. So stay tuned for that. Been stuck at 10 minutes for a while now. Any suggestions? I think it's just a hold on phase, and it's a lottery system. So keep up doing that. Let's say, did you see the QVC bundles yesterday? Even though they're overpriced, are they real? Those are resellers, 100% resellers. They're using the same tactics that they do to, resellers do on Walmart. Those accessories cost $35. You're paying about $600 over price, because that console is about worth $550, and sometimes they're $1,000, $1,100. Don't pay over $600 that you don't need to pay. Get it for MSRP. Get some games with it at GameStop if you're going to pay not MSRP. Just pay a fair value. I would avoid QVC. It's the last resort. But good luck. And let me know if you have any questions, Peter, because I can point you to an article I did on Tech Radar that highlighted what Sears is doing as well. They're doing the same thing. Different Peter Wick, because otherwise I'd waste my money on strippers tonight. Well, I'm happy to be your dancer of choice today. And you tip well, $10. Thank you. And again, 100% of this money will not go to me. It'll go to this live stream and giving away stuff for you guys. So especially a $550 console that I just put into my cart. So that'll help. And it's gonna help somebody. I've only picked families and gamers, true gamers. So those types of the people who are really hurting for the console. Maybe it'll be next. I shall leave the line for the cause. Good luck, everyone. Well, Rich, that's very nice of you, and thank you for the 5. I greatly appreciate that, and hopefully you get a console if you really want it and really need it in the future. James got the timer to add to cart and buy, but now it says it's out of stock. Oh, which for the Xbox, that means I'm out of luck, right? So we'll see. We'll see if they do waves or not. But thank you, James, for the 5, and good luck. Candace Waple says, stuck at 8 minutes, doubtful but hopeful. That's exactly the point I'm at right now, is that, I got 2 minutes left, and I'm in that same boat. Even if I'm closer, I'm in the same boat. Dang you, Comcast. Yeah, usually Comcast is to blame, but there are other factors at work. And 501, it's like you're trying to outbid everybody on Price is Right, and you just added 1 cent to it. $1, Bob. So thank you for that. Thank you for the 5. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to be able to give away a console this upcoming week. 40-minute wait on a laptop, 42 on a phone. This is good intel, Chad. at 3 o'clock and 1 second. LOL. Have mine already. Trying for a friend. Fingers crossed. Well, good luck. I hope you do get it. This is awesome. I love this chat feature where I can have it pop up into, like, right down here. That is awesome. So thank you so much. James Tavers. Thanks, Matt. It took many restocks and many weeks, but I finally scored Xbox Series X today. Congratulations. That's the one I can't get to give away, but that's awesome that you got it. I have one at home here. Oh, all right. My page just changed. I'm going to pause for a second on those answering those comments. Unable to add to cart. I don't even have the timer thing. So that one may be out of stock, but we'll see. Congrats to anybody who got it, because I didn't get it, and I'm supposedly the expert here. But I did get a PS5 disc that I'll give away. I've been stuck at 1 minute for about 10 minutes. Should I refresh, says Tiffany. I wouldn't. And I know that it's tempting to refresh, but I think the system is working for the first time. So it's a lottery system, but good luck. I gotta not miss these comments. K. Bear Matt. K. Bear Matt. I don't know if it's K. Bear Matt or K. Bear Matt, but I appreciate the 10. That's awesome. That goes to this good cause. My phone went from 1 to 60 as well. I have 15 minutes on my computer and 11 on my tablet. Hopefully one will still go. Yeah, and then that's the process. This is what I'm going to pass on with my future articles. It's that open up multiple devices, just like PS5 Direct. Oh, I just missed a comment because sometimes they have a weird expiration thing. I have to learn how to handle these. I was exactly Shelly M25. Again, thank you for the 5. That's awesome. I was exactly at 2 p.m. was a 5-minute wait at start. I went from 1 minute to 60 minutes. It's been a hard 5 months for the PS5. Shelly, I value that $5. That's going to help out other people and your intel on, like, hey, what's happening with me? So that's really helpful because people are, contributing intel, and now it's back to check availability, which is a bummer. All right, this is a 50, and I can't. And it's from Little Bear TN, which I believe would be Tennessee, unless you just like those letters. But Little Bear, thank you very much for the 50, which is amazing. You didn't even have to leave a comment, and you didn't, but that's awesome. Definitely able to give away 2 consoles now next week. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to have an announcement about that on Monday. So that's going to be a big, big thing. Do be careful about, this comment comes from Killer Cam. He says, be careful about third-party resellers that pop up for a higher price. So, yeah, I'm going to keep refreshing to see if anything changes waves-wise. Again, thank you to Little Bear. Echo Babe. I really hoping to get a PS5 for my son. We get to finalize his adoption this month. Whoa, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. Thank you for the 10, number 1. Number 2, hopefully you get a PS5. And 3, you're adopting. That's fantastic news. That's really a great thing to do. Yeah, and that's I know that's a long and tough process just from a lot of my friends who are in that stage and have done that. So it's so rewarding. So that's awesome. That's probably one of the best comments I've seen today. So thank you for the super chat as well. Was frozen at 10 minutes. So that was where I was with 2 minutes for about 5 minutes. And then it went straight to the page and I was able to order. Oh, you were able to order PS5 disc. So PS5 disc seems to have the most inventory, kind of like I said in the beginning of the stream. So thank you everybody who's given this a like, because this turned out to be a good video and hopefully helpful for a lot of people. Juan Lamb says, okay, I have 25-minute wait on my laptop. I try the link on a different PC and it put me in a 4-minute wait for PS5. Walmart. It's very much a lottery process, and it really surprised me that you did that one later and second. Because it seems like there was a lapse time between the 25-minute wait and the 4-minute one. Again, it's a lottery. I've been trying to, tell that to people. So, Juan, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the help with that. DudeBot90. I got the 1 to 60 on my PC, and my phone has been stuck at between 16 and 17 minutes. That's tough, especially, when you think you're so close, you're 1 minute away. You're like, oh, and I'm next in line. I feel your pain, and like, there's got to be people who come back to the stream next time, and if you're one of them, please reach out. I'm gonna try to help you as much as possible. Please, Amato, thank you for the 5. No comment, but thank you. I appreciate that. Again, 100% of this money will go to giving away consoles. Diester HPD, thank you for the 5 again. No comment, but gonna help you out with consoles, even if people didn't get them, or they want an extra one for a loved one. That's what the giveaways are meant for, not the bots. Dark Master 85, I was able to get an Xbox just over 5 minutes ago. Timer went from 11 in the cart. Here's to the cause. Thank you. Stay strong, guys and gals. You will get yours. Dark Master 85, I love that comment. It's inspirational. You got an Xbox. You got it 5 minutes ago, which is amazing because I haven't seen it in stock. So therefore, not all hope is lost. So, and you kind of inspire. So that's awesome. Thank you. Rookie, you are awesome. Help me and many friends get a console at retail instead of inflated scalper prices. Keep it up. Rookie, thank you very much. You're now a veteran. You're upgraded from rookie. No, just kidding. $5, I appreciate that. Again, 100% of this money will go to the giveaway I do, so I don't have to bear the expense myself. And that is freaking fantastic. Awesome that I don't know if it was you or your friends who are referring my Twitter handle to each other, but that is awesome. So, this is great. All right, Corbin Lawson again. Thank you for the 5. Here's an update. Here's my update. Xbox was at 10 minutes, then went to the page to add to cart, and it says it's experiencing technical issues. Okay. That I haven't seen that before, especially because this is a new queue system. So thank you for the intel on that. Unless these come in waves, I am seeing myself kicked out of there. Let me click on the top of the chat to top of my own chat, 3rd time's a charm, to get to this thing where the links are. Disk. Let me look at the disc again. So I'm seeing the disc have that same thing. I can't add it to the cart, but I was really hoping for this Xbox. So we'll see if it happens. But oof. Well, thank you for the 5 nonetheless, Corbin. Going on to the next comment if I don't miss it. Ryan H, thanks for the help. I was able to get PS5 disc using the mobile app. That's good intel. Thank you, Ryan H. That's awesome. TJ Baker left the line and reloaded on the laptop and had the add to cart button says they're experiencing technical difficulties. Okay, that's the second one we've seen like that. So thank you. Ether Crown, I was at 1 minute and thank you for the 5. I was at 1 minute and it jumped to 60. Bull, and like a lot of asterisks. That's interesting. Oh, I know what that's for. So totally get what you're experiencing. Because that happened to me on Monday as well. And it happened to like pretty much everybody on Monday. So was stuck on 10 minutes, but got to the checkout button and add to cart button won't work. Oh, you got very, very close. Closer than I did on some of these. Should I keep trying to add to cart for PS5 disc? Okay. I would keep trying at this point. Usually I warn you away if it's a lost cause, but do keep trying for a little bit longer. Well, I went from 11 minutes to buy and said unable to add to cart. That's what I was at with like 2 minutes. So I don't know the restock process because it's a brand new process. But Lisa Crump, thank you for the 5. Ryan, thank you for the 5. Jasmine, thank you for the 5. All great. LJB Photography and Aerial Videography. Oh, that's a cool job. PS5 disc sold out. Add to cart showed up after 20-minute timer on the phone. 42 minutes on the PC. Thanks for the help, although it didn't work out. Please come back, because that's, even if you're not getting it now, and even if they don't do second waves, please, like this stream, and I'll be back. with enough likes and enough channel analytics say, oh, we hit 62,831, which is awesome. That's a lot of subscribers. So a PS5 disc couldn't add to cart. Apparently they are having technical issues and working on it. Okay, good. Hopefully that changes. No luck, but looking forward to the next live stream. John, thank you for the 5, John Jacobs. And this has been a rewarding stream. Not in terms of monetary value. Again, all of that money goes to the giveaway effort. The Lumosity 7, is it worth getting the $900 one? No, those are resellers, and you're actually hurting the cause by doing that. Wait for GameStop if you're going to overpay. If you're going to overpay, get some discs, get some games. Sorry, some of these are dropping out of the queue before I can get to them, because there's a lot of chats. If I don't get to read yours, I am sorry, but I'm speeding through them with a purpose. For the next Walmart drop. All right, this is from Patrick, who sent a 10, which is awesome. There's a interval XHR request you can view in the network tab of the DevTools. So we've used DevTools before that had a status and a text field, forget the name, that had your chances. Mine, unlikely. Ooh, that is good. So I don't know if it was, that's interesting, Patrick. I don't know if it was unlikely or if there was an actual like timer of like 500 seconds, 500 minutes, like that type of thing. So thank you for the 10, by the way, and the intel. I will have to check out DevTools. XHR, I don't know if, I'll look up XHR. I know XML, but I will look for a status in the text field. Forgot the name. Okay, thank you. Danny says, me and my wife tried, and she got the item allowing to purchase, but gave only 10 minutes to purchase, and it won't let her purchase. See, that's unfair. Saying technical difficulties. Yeah, that's so awesome that some people are getting it. Other people aren't. So, like, I'm trying to get through these as much as possible. All right. What strategies do you have for getting it from stores locally in person? So I announced the GameStop restock locations when they have GameStop restock. That I have a feeling one's coming up for right before Black Friday or thereabouts. So stay tuned for that because I hear rumblings. So that's your best bet is they rarely do in-store stuff, but it happens. Sean, you helped me get a PS5 in July for my kids for Christmas and an Xbox in September for my BFF. Pass on the love to the next person. Awesome. Thank you for the $10, Sean. Again, that money will go to the giveaway that I'm going to do. It's amazing that you're all contributing this much because this breaks things wide open for me to, this is going to attract more, free users, and then I'm going to be able to help out people, and that's amazing. So my goal is to get to 10,000, 100,000 YouTube subscribers eventually. We'll see if that happens. But that's a YouTube play button. That's really a cool thing. Frank Quattrone. I had a teacher named Frank Quattrone. I don't think it was spelled the same way. But thank you for the $5 nonetheless. That's awesome. If it resets to 60 minutes, try refreshing. That happened to me multiple browsers, and all I had to do was refresh. That's a great tip, and that's why we're in this live stream, because it helps to not be doing this alone. And I'm going to refresh all the pages. Don't see it. But Frank, that's a great thing if it moves up to 60 while you're in the queue. Chris says, Boadu? I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. But Chris, PS5 had me stuck on wait for 1 minute for about 15 minutes. Was finally got to the page, tried adding to cart, and it said technical issues. Again, which is not fair because you got to that step. Open another tab, and it was out of stock. Walmart is trash. It is so trash. I don't disagree with you, Chris. Don't disagree with you one bit. Lord Nicolas Cage, it's a great name. Wait was about 26 minutes. That's about what I had. Then said technical difficulties at checkout after a couple attempts and refreshed. Said sold out. Started at a 46-minute wait. I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, I didn't have a wait time at that start, so maybe that's the key. So thank you for your 5 and your comment. Because you missed mine, here's another one. Oh, sorry for missing yours, and thank you for now the 10. Got the same 1 to 60 minutes in line. So what one of the previous people were saying was like, if you get 60, if you get a jump up like that, do refresh at that time. I don't know if that'll work, but if it worked for one person, that's great. Sorry, Paul. These things are dropping off, so I'm going to move along because of that reason, because of what you experienced. Adrian M, no luck. Thanks anyway, Matt, for the cause. Thank you for the 5. You'll be back, and that just dropped off too. But thank you very much. Golden Pure Heart was getting the technical issues, but now it's disappeared, and when reopened in a different page, it's sold out. So you're not the first one to see the technical issues, and that's why we're on the streams. We can like call these out to each other. Thank you for the 5. Listen to this man. I like that. That's a great beginning. He has helped me get 9 systems for friends who work and don't have accessibility to follow the drops. He's the cause. Thank you, and thank you for explaining the context. I really appreciate that because that helps out with the ability to kind of get there and say without people getting jealous. Like, you're helping the people who can't do this, because this is actually kind of rare that you can get online and spend a 3 o'clock hour or lunchtime and do these restock videos. So Samaria M says, thank you so much. I was able to purchase PS5 today around 3:15 Eastern. Thanks for all you do. Samaria, thank you for the 5, and congratulations on the PS5 I'm guessing disc version. That was the most inventory, so that's really awesome that you got it at 3:15. And that 5 that you gave me will go to giving this console away to somebody, because that's just an amazing thing that you're all doing. And I want to continue to do this without requiring people to pay money. And you can if you want to. It's very optional. But this boatload of money that's coming in is going to go to attracting more people and raising awareness of don't buy from bots, don't buy from resellers, don't buy from scammers. That's what I'm here to do. Yes. So, PS5 disc stuck on 1 million. Should I refresh? Or 1 minute. Should I refresh? You made my best friend's day by helping me out with a PS5 restock 2 weeks ago. Also, what is the best way to get an OLED? So I'm guessing you mean either an OLED TV or Nintendo Switch OLED. If it's a Nintendo Switch OLED, sometimes they show up randomly in stores, but I think we'll see more between now and Christmas, or now and Black Friday and Christmas. So stay tuned for more on that, because I think a lot of retailers are holding on to their stock. So that's going to be a good thing. So, all right, PS5 disc stuck it. Yeah, try refreshing as the last resort. And thank you for the 10 Dizzle. I didn't say 10 Dizzle. I said $10 to the username Dizzle. Untamed Division. When I add to cart, it gives me technical issues, which is now what we know people are experiencing. It was annoying to spam it. Could I just set up a macro to spam for me? Absolutely, that's a possibility. But they could think you're a bot and ban you. So I want to lay that out there ahead of time. Okay, I think I got to most, if not all, of the super chats. Thank you very much for everybody who contributed. I will read the free ones as well, because that I'm not, all that goes to giving away a console. Julio, hey Matt, thank you for helping me get a Series X from GameStop. PS5 digital and disc officially sold out. Thank you for that intel on the last part, and knowing that GameStop is such a success for you. You got a Series X, hard to get. That must have been earlier because they haven't really been in stock with the Series X in a while. So congratulations. Yeah. 3 of us, so from Hide and Hide, 3 of us had a spot. We went from 1 minute to 60 minutes. Hopefully we will able to secure one soon and send our son to a son in the military. Well, thank you for his service and thank you for being a military family. Yeah, good luck, and DM me anything I can do. I will give you all the tips that you need. So thank you. Let's see, where are we at? Okay, I got some new super chats in. Let's see, I finished with Untamed Division, and now I see the Luminosity 7. Thank you for the 5 again. But if I do get the $900, do I still get the console, or is it spam? You are taking a risk. Walmart doesn't see this console ahead of time. They just, anybody could apply to be a reseller on there. So I would caution it unless you're willing to spend that money. I would say your best bet is GameStop. And if you don't do GameStop, like next week if they have it Tuesday, do StockX, because it's going to be cheaper at StockX probably by a little bit. And they do verify the system. So I don't recommend either, because those are just basically bots, and they, the bots kind of are taking the consoles and reselling them at a higher value. And that's why we're in the mess we're in. So if you can avoid it. But if not, I totally understand. Echo Bastion Marks. So I was in line for 26 minutes, got 1 minute to 1 minute, got sent to 10. Now it's just out of stock, or should I keep trying? If you still have the timer there, I would keep trying. If it says sold out, then it is sold out. But what I've experienced with PlayStation Direct is the ability to, I would say, even when it says sold out for everybody else, if you're in line and you're about to check out, sometimes it doesn't say sold out for you. So do know that. Jasmine, still can't add to cart. When I open the new window and try to buy, it shows add to cart and queue. Does that mean it's still in stock? I don't see out of stock. I would keep trying. Like I just said, like to the previous comment, like that is something that you may see. Yeah. When you donate to a children's hospital, we'll match the dollar or the console if I get it. Yeah, let's talk about that. Because that would be a really good thing. And since I'm now able to do that a little bit more with this, like, now that super chats are on, I've been thinking about doing a charity. I thought about like a military thing, but a children's hospital thing is also something to do. I got to this one before it disappeared. Went from 17 minutes to 7 minutes, then add to cart, and it gave me an error message. Happened last 3 times and did the same. Errored all 3 times. Ugh. This just means you'll be back with me. I'm not that terrible to be stuck with, but I do hope you get the console. And as long as people, now we're at like 2,700 likes, people keep liking this, that's a good thing, and I'll be back to do more of it to help people out. That's what the super chats help with. That's what the likes help with. Likes are free, and I do appreciate it. This one won't go away from the queue, and it's a $50 super chat from Little Bear, Tennessee, and that's just awesome to see, because that's a record breaker right there, and yeah, I think it stays in there longer because it's a higher value or something. I'm getting used to this system. Dizzle, thank you for the 15 again. Thanks for everything, all caps, which just actually I like that. Thanks for everything, Matt. We love what you so much. You make people's days every day. You are a god, one of the most selfless people. Thank you. I appreciate that. Part of me says, I put my life on hold a little bit to do the restock stuff. I now very quickly run to what has become my go-to place because it's the fastest place to order food from, and I don't try not to do too much delivery, but I run to Chipotle and I run back and I run into my hallway because that's how much work and time and effort goes into this, and trying to be aware of restocks, because if I'm doing it on the phone, I'm a little bit slower than when I'm doing it on a computer. So I appreciate you acknowledging that. I don't think I'm a god, but I think I'm dedicating a lot of time and effort into this, and I appreciate the 15. So yeah, if you see me in New York City running, I'm that crazy man running because I'm trying to get food and trying to get back to the restock stuff. So one day I'll have a vacation, maybe in 2022. So Eder Mendoza, thank you for coming back. Mine just says check availability. That's what mine says now. and I think they're all done, but I'm still gonna refresh and hold on and check it out. The Donut Man, welcome back and thank you. To the person about the OLED Switch, join Amazon Treasure Truck. They had an OLED drop today. Yep, I bought a second for a cousin today. The Amazon Treasure Truck is very random but awesome to actually subscribe to, because there was a hot tub in there once, like for like 25% off or something like that. It was like $500, but then you could get it for like 300 or whatever it was. And I was just like, that's a really good Christmas gift deal for somebody. But they do it around lunchtime Eastern once a day. So do that definitely. I'm going to get to this one first. Ian Skinner, no comment, but thank you for the 5 super chat. I love this feature where it comes onto the screen right here. So that's a really cool thing. And then Lisa Crump. Lisa, thank you again for commenting. I have been able to get 4 Xbox Series X for friends and family, and 2 PS5 for friends with your help over the summer. Good luck, everyone. It is possible, which is the message I'm trying to project here. Keep trying, says Lisa. Lisa, thank you for the 10, because I will be able to give another PS5 away, and that's a really good thing. Yeah, these super chats are so helpful for me to do that. Lisa, thank you, and thank you for the inspiration, and thank you for returning again and again to help people. Alice Warren. Alice, I got booted from 2 queues. I've been refreshing, and it still says add to cart, but then tech problems when I try. How much longer should I refresh? I think right now we're at a point where it may not make a lot of sense to do that, to keep trying, because although I see add to cart there, I don't see anything happening here. I see the technical issues that everybody else is highlighting right there. Not fun. And I'm sorry you weren't able to procure one this time, Alice, but next time, the PS5 and Xbox Series X, not the last time we'll see them in stock. And we're deriving a lot of tips from a lot of people and what they're seeing here and how they got it right. Bro, I waited 50 minutes in line for it to say not available at any store near you. And like, these were online only, so the fact that it says that, it just tells you how ham-fisted their process is for these restocks, or just websites in general. The retail websites, you would think they were a little bit better, but that's what we're dealing with. And that's a struggle for a lot of people. So Prince Will, I concur. Thank you for the 5. They should just, they should say different things. Oh, it's online only and it's not in stock anymore. So, yeah. Okay, those are the super chats. That's awesome. Thank you very much for everybody who contributed, and everybody who's contributing now. Thank you for the mods, because this is helpful. Let's see who's still here. This is amazing. So let me get to some more questions. All right, so Andy says, I'm still seeing add to cart button, which sucks because it doesn't work. And it hasn't worked for maybe about 15 minutes for some people. Alan is down to 5, so Alan right there, down to 5. Chaz says, keep trying. But Leaper says, it's time to give up. I am on team, it's about time to give up. So I'm going to add you to there. There we go. And then, more super chats. Ian Skinner, I may have been screwed by my credit card. Oh, I hate to hear that. I just got to check out. But keep trying, told out of stock. Then, when I tried to send a super chat, my card was being denied until I called and cleared the issue. So that's why I was trying to tell someone else, like, sometimes you can pull out a miracle with that stuff. So, definitely something to try a Hail Mary pass and clear up. Yeah. Okay, let's see, Ian, and then Brett. $10. Brett. There we are. All right. Been on your live streams for the past couple months. I was not successful today. But the attitude for everyone, never give up. Much love, Matt. You are the GOAT. Thank you so much, Brett. And that's despite being down and out, or, most people would expect you to be down and out, you're still able to, do this and come back and help out and have a positive attitude. Love that. I absolutely love that. So congrats, Brett. Thank you very much. And thank you for the 10. That goes to a good cause. Wait, what? All right. I got to get these 5. Cake, I've seen you before trying to get an Xbox, but didn't get it this time. See you next time. Do you follow Amiibo restocks, card restocks? I will do more stuff. You can actually see that I'm starting to track other things here. But more of that planned and more of that to come as I continue to try to help people out. Red Panda Zilla 67. I am 19 minutes for the Xbox. I'm going to keep it open and see what happens. That's the way to do it, in my opinion, because it can work. Elaine Olsen, thank you so much for your help, and thank you for the 10 in securing a PS5. Oh, you got one. Fantastic. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you do any live streams where you just do gameplay? I mean, I came for the PS5 stuff, but stayed because, man, you're great. Aiden, thank you for the 5, and I will do more stuff on YouTube because I know they have YouTube gaming and everything. So I will try that. But thank you for the suggestion because, this is all powered by suggestions, and I really want to play Ratchet and Clank. I've been so cooped up doing the restock stuff, and every ounce of energy goes to that. But I do want to break into a little more Ratchet and Clank, and I will live stream it. So thank you for the suggestion, Aiden. And then, all right, I saw this out of the corner of my eye. Matt Sherwin. Sorry, I don't mean to call you Matthew because I've been on that boat where I prefer Matt. But that just $100. That's the biggest one I've gotten. You just broke the record. And it says, haven't been able to get one yet, but really hope it goes toward a family in need. Absolutely. I can guarantee that is probably, that's going to be the type of person I try to target as my audience. I have a lot of moms, dads, grandmas, lots of families. So thank you so much for sending over $100. That's really awesome, and I appreciate that so much because that's going to go towards a good cause for that. Thank you, Matt, and great name, great first name, the best. Means gift from God, and thank you for your gift. I looked that up once. All right, £5. No, 5. Yeah, £5. Euros is a different symbol, I believe. Singaji? I'm getting that wrong. And I apologize for that. Still getting an error on the disc one. I got a VPN, which is actually a good idea, app, and everything as far as, because I'm from the UK, hence the pounds. Trying to get one for my boyfriend in the US, it's ridiculous. I don't blame you. It is ridiculous. I do suggest keep trying it, and I think the VPN idea is great. Adam Gibson, Xbox showed back up for availability, but I think it's game over. Thanks for what you're doing, Matt. So let me try. Check for availability. Yeah. So when it does this, it gives you different stores that are local to your area. So I think that is an error message because it said online only. But thanks for letting me know. Cody Stefan, I got the GameStop Pro account because they told me that they restock the Series X every week, but I haven't seen a restock in 3 weeks. They do a restock almost every week, but it's usually been the PS5. So they were kind of bending the truth because there's the truth and there's the truth, and that was the latter, where it's the happy truth. So yeah, I'm happy to answer your questions, but yeah, I think the GameStop Pro account is still worth it. So Rihanna Salem was able to buy thank you for the 10, was able to buy 5 PS5 discs for my siblings and cousins because of your help. I hope to be back next week for another PlayStation and a Series X for my uncle and youngest brothers. You the man. I appreciate that. That's a great sentiment, and I'm happy to help you out and continue to help you out and your family members, because that sounds like a large family, and you're able to do like the hard work for them, and hopefully they appreciate that just as much as you're appreciating me. And thank you for the 10, because that helps. And the real-time follower count is 6-9. Wow, it keeps going up. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, we're gonna break 63. There we go. 63,000, which is just incredible that this is continuing to do well. Thank you everybody for subscribing and liking the video. That helps. Helps make it go further. So Rihanna, thank you for the 10. Like, going back to this 100 from Matt. Huge super chat. I'm glad, like, turning these on means I don't have to, pay for this console for the next restock, which is awesome. Nia Patel. Oh, thanks, Matt. I was unsuccessful this time. I'm sorry to hear that, but we'll definitely try for a bundle. I think that's the best method because the resellers avoid those bundles. Are the GameStop bundles going to be available next Tuesday? So I don't know for sure, but that's when we've seen it in stock the most. So great question. Happy to do give you as much help as possible, and thank you for the 5. This has been great. So with a restock like this, I am gonna, I can help, especially when it's a GameStop restock. Not just focusing on the super chats, but if you could cry, I totally get it, because it's a bummer sometimes. Usually people are like, I can cry because I'm so happy that I finally got this and you helped me out. And other people are like, I can cry because it's so frustrating. So hang in there is all I can say, because you're going to be crying for a different reason, because you're actually going to get it after so long. Well, Redman, I refreshed right on time and received a 5-minute wait time. So far, so good. 5 minutes later, I was able to add to cart and check out. Oh, wait, that ended really peacefully and nice. Thank you for your help. Walt, congratulations. I'm guessing it was a PS5 just out of sheer interest. Could have been an Xbox, but either way, congratulations, Walt. Thank you for the 5, and I love hearing that you got it. That's awesome. I read that and I was like, oh, this is gonna take a turn, and it did. You got one, so incredible. And yeah, this is good. This is amazing stuff, because half the people were able to get it, the other half were not. So, you just got to be back next time. Yeah, do like this video. Thank you for the reminder. Some people remind me every once in a while and say, oh, there are 2,800 likes on this video, which is awesome. All right. The timer is at 1 minute. Been stuck here for 30 minutes. I think it's done. I normally would say hang on for like 15 minutes, but it's been over 15 minutes. All right. Grayson Corbin, some intel. In a live chat with the Walmart rep, and they keep telling me there's a technical issue and to wait at least an hour before trying again. We'll see if that happens. Josiah had 6 minutes left and was taken out of the waiting list by Walmart. Yeah, that's a bummer. Right, where's the PS5 at? Oh, okay. Apostle 2. Think I'll just go ahead and get the Series S from my local Walmart. Been trying for about 2 months. 2 months is not that long of a time. However, I kind of don't blame you for trying for the Series S. As like a catch-all. And I think that's what it's going to be for a lot of people. So, I don't see anything popping up back and stuff. Let's see. A lot of sleepless nights. All right. Series S. It's technically not in stock at Walmart's online store. because this is sold by a reseller. You can tell that. So, just word of warning. All right, getting some new subscribers. But thank you for the 5, Apostle 2, and good luck. Hey, you'll save a bunch of money. And here's my saying. The Xbox Series S buyers are going to be among the first Xbox Series X Pro or whatever comes out next buyers, because they're going to have saved $200 on a digital console. And a lot of them they wanted the X, but they, just couldn't find it in stock. When the next version comes out, like a Pro, a souped up model, they'll be like, okay, I wanted the better one, and I have like $200 that I pocketed, so therefore I'm ready to buy a $600 Pro model as the older console, fades in price. I don't know. That's my theory. Okay, Walt Redman again. It was the PS5 disc. That's awesome. Thank you for coming back and mentioning that. Again, thank you, and hope this little bit more helps yourself and others, and thank you. Absolutely. And as I said a couple times during the stream, I'm giving these away just as a way as to engage with users, and like a lot of people sign up for Twitter to follow me, but not everybody uses Twitter on a daily basis. So my idea is to meet people at their platform so that as a journalist, I can engage with a wide audience. That's such a huge thing. So by doing YouTube, Instagram, and a newsletter, and the newsletter is important because newsletters right here, it's free to sign up. By doing this, I'm able to say, okay, I'm not, going away from your life if you're not a Twitter user, because people won't use Twitter after this, or some people won't. So I want to kind of engage with people who are not primarily Twitter users, because it's been a fun experience. So thank you, Walt Redman, for circling back and giving the 5. That's awesome of you. Serena, it's best to be hopeful when the next drop happens. PS5 Direct invite is something I'm falling back on, leaning towards GameStop as a last resort. I get why, because you don't want a bundle if you don't need to have a bundle. However, it is probably one of the better chances that you have. But PS5 Direct, when they start sending out invites, because they promised to do them in November, we really haven't seen it much in November. We saw it for one weekend at the end of October, but I want to see more of that, and hopefully we'll see it next week. So good luck, and I hope you get it. And without having to resort to GameStop, although it's a good fallback plan. I like your strategy. Sean, thank you for the 10. I entered the linen with about 54 minutes left, 54-minute wait, the line, with a 54-minute wait for a PS5 disc. I kept getting technical issues. I have been trying to buy for 5 months now, and I'm losing faith. Thank you for the tips, though, Matt. Thank you for the 10, and please don't lose faith. Yeah, it's a rough road, and I know between now and Christmas we're gonna see some restocks, especially next week. So don't give up just yet. And I know it's a little bit tough. So good luck, and stick with me. I'll as much as I can. I'll try to get you through this. Jorge Rodriguez says, should I still wait? I've been stuck on 1 minute for about 30 minutes, or should I refresh? At this point, I would refresh just to see what's happening, and let me know what happens. Is GameStop Pro worth it? I think it is. It's $15 for an entire year, not a month. Yeah. DRK Magneto. Don't lose faith, Sean. Matt will help you out just as I did, which is awesome. Tarl Chapman, welcome, and thank you for the 10. Thanks for what you do, Matt. Still technical issues for the Xbox Series X. Is all hope lost? So I'm not even seeing the technical issues thing. I'm saying check availability. Yeah. So I see technical issues for this. Now I see check availability. So you may be seeing an older page. I'm not sure. But thank you for your comment, and that helps out. Rob Robson, you have helped me order an Xbox Series X Halo a couple of months ago. Should be delivered in a week. Thank you. Rob, congratulations. That is hard to get. I haven't even gotten that. So that's a hard one to get. Yeah, it comes out November 15th along with Halo Infinite. Really, really, really awesome. Dustin, I missed the restock. How did it go? Actually went, I'd say 50% of the people are happy. 50% are frustrated, and still a couple of them are hanging on. So, yeah. This is a good question from Dwayne Deal. GameStop restock Power Rewards Pro member. Let's say, yeah, Pro. Let's see what it includes. I may have been to this page before. All right, so here we are. It'll tell you get Pro, blah, blah, blah. Rodney says, I like this. Even though it's like, Rodney says, not 50%, more like 1%. And I totally get where you're coming from. So, this GameStop stuff, I would say you don't need to get the $20 version. That's like for physical issues of the magazine that comes with it. But you get Game Informer. You get 2 times rewards. So, if you're going to spend money there, that's good. $5 monthly credit. So the credit expires at the end of the month, and then there's a new $5 monthly credit. So you can't add them up all. But that's actually pays for itself, $60 annually. That's a pretty good thing. Extra trading credit is actually, that's probably the most meaningful thing. You have older games that are worth a little bit more. Pro only access to exclusive events and offers. That includes PS5 restocks and Xbox restocks. And Game Informer subscription, actually supporting journalism. That's good with paid stuff. I actually approve of that. So, yeah, some people are still in the queue, which means their queue just isn't working. So, that's kind of annoying. So that's a great question. What came with GameStop? Yeah. So Taro, I think all hope is lost, but someone was saying they were in chat with support and they said it'll be back. Chat sometimes lies though, so don't bank on that. Wicked Games 10. Thank you for helping us. I've been tracking Xbox for months for my disabled son. He's so happy. Oh, you got it. That's awesome. You got an Xbox Series X. Congratulations. And I hope your son really enjoys it. Those are the types of stories where I'm here for that, and I'm glad I'm here for that. So, that's good. That's a relief. I'm like exhausted from just doing so much work leading up to this week, leading up to Friday, and I can't wait to take the weekend and recuperate. So, thank you so much for the 5. Yeah. All right. B. McCready. My unproven theory. Since it never goes over 60 minutes, is that sometimes it's actually 62 minutes when it says 2 sometimes. It wraps around maybe. Oh, that's interesting. So you think it's cut off. And that's why it was like 1 minute or 2 minutes for some people, 1 minute for other people, and then turned into 60. It's a really good theory. A little crazy, but I kind of like crazy. Let me see, because I took a screenshot of it. Okay. Oh, no, it does say the steel's going fast, so let me put that up here as I try to drag it. There you go. So the steel's going fast. Okay. Yeah, it's possible that like there's some cell spacing there, and it got cut off. Yeah. Okay. It's a good theory. And thank you for the 5. All right. Here to answer more questions as I see them. Matt, my credit card company messed up. I had 7 minutes. Got clicked out. contact your credit card company because we saw other people have that same issue. It may be a wild goose chase, but it's worth it because you kind of got the console. Walmart has canceled a lot of things on me over years past, and I had to reorder them, but nothing like a restock situation. So, Matt Sherwin. Again, Matt, welcome. Thank you. Matt, are you seeing Xbox being more difficult? I would love to team with you to give another console away. Let me know what I can do. Matt, thank you very much. You were like, you're here, right there. The Xbox is harder to get. I would love to give away that because like I like doing one console and then the other for people. So or both consoles at the same time because when I put out a tweet, the responses are, well, what about Xbox? What about? And I know it's like technically not as popular with like people who need it, but it hasn't been in stock, so people are like kind of amassing and waiting at the gates for it. So that would be awesome. Jose tagged me and said, got an Xbox around 3:10 Central Time, which means 4:10. So that is just a couple minutes ago. Thank you for all your help. I did not get the added protection. Do you recommend it? If so, can we get one later? So I will have information about. I'm working on a video and a tweet about how to get insurance and protection on your devices. Not, even if you don't get it with the console at like GameStop, for example, like an extra warranty. So if you want to know more information, stay tuned for that. You can get stuff later, Jose. So that's a really, really great question. Matt, you missed 420. I don't see it, and I still don't see it. Nope, nothing. But if you can explain that to me. Brent Ferguson, will Walmart go live again? I don't think so. But yeah, they haven't pulled the listings, which is something that Bruce says. So, could be. That's funny. I love the interaction between everybody. Interesting. PlayStation 5 told you 250 minutes? Wow. Interesting. All right. Let's see. Someone else tagged me. How do I get a direct invite from Sony? You sign up on their website. You can increase your chances, though. It's very, very randomized, and they're not doing virtual queues for the public anymore. Brent, do you think Walmart will go live at 9 p.m.? I just read that, and I think there's very, very little chance of it because they haven't announced it. If they change the page again, I'll let you know. Darth Anonymous. Oh, I recognize you. In the console for DevTools, it says back and end server is at capacity. Interesting. Okay. So, I don't know. Oh, Scott Goldberg, the 420 was a joke. That makes a lot more sense. That was like 10 minutes ago. Some people are getting Xboxes still. So, yeah. That's amazing. Definitely giving away a console next week. I can now, afford to pay myself back. So thank you for everybody who contributed to Super Chat. Especially, just everybody. Matt Sherwin, just incredible. The guy from Tennessee. It's amazing network that we've built up here. So I love that. And like I said, the fact that I'm running in between getting lunch from Chipotle takeout because I pre-order the mobile app, grab it, run a couple blocks back to my apartment, run through the hallway, back at my desk, no time to spare. Because during the day, until like 7 p.m., I have to be on. Not necessarily on camera all the time, but I'm checking all these stores here that are vitally important. So and I'll be filling this out more and giving more information in the days ahead. Really, come Monday, I'm gonna have some big news for you. So I'm gonna have to check out Aaron's gaming channel and reviews, because all right, how many confirmed people were able to get consoles? So I don't know yet, and I will count that up on the back end in the coming, probably over the weekend, because it takes some time to do that. Oh, okay. Got a super chat, $2 from DudeBot90. Oh, thank you again. How do we get entered for the giveaway? So I will announce that on Monday, and I'll have more information on Monday at about, 11 a.m. So that's really, really good information. Okay. It says 1 minute for disc PS5 on Walmart. Am I too late? How long has it been saying that? I don't see another queue happening, but happy to continue to help out as it happens. And I have like auto refresh on here, so yeah, this is good. Thank you for the two bot 90. By the way, Bruce Dovels says, has PS5 Direct sent out invites? They have. They announced, like, they said they were going to do it in November, and had like a wave, 3 specifically, of restocks happening at the end of October. So like the 28th, 27th, the 26th, if I'm going back correctly on the dates. Don't despair though. We'll see more restocks happening from them, because they promised November, and I'm holding them to it. Any info on the next Xbox restock? I've been trying for months, and Wednesday was my boyfriend's birthday. So, well, happy birthday to your boyfriend. I would say GameStop is your best bet if they do it, because they're going to have it between now and Black Friday. I know it's a little bit late of a present for a birthday that just happened on Wednesday. But, you have a much better shot at GameStop, especially if they do in-store stuff, which stay tuned about that. Big Seam, yes. Everything seems to be out of stock. Jose Torres. I meant 2:10 Central Time, 3:10 Eastern. Thanks for answering my questions and helping us out. Absolutely, Jose, and thank you for contributing and being a part of this. Again, all those super chats that came in will go to giving away a console. My whole plan is to, if I become good at this and if I'm able to check out, I'm able to, see that Walmart takes a month to deliver a console sometimes, and see if it's an issue for myself in addition to other people, and then I'll just give it away to somebody. So I'm basically testing out the whole system from beginning to end, because some people complain that like they weren't able to check out at GameStop, but I'm like, oh, I can add it to my cart and get to the checkout screen, but that's different from actually getting the confirmation email. So then I just either release the console, cancel it, or give it to somebody among the followers. So stay tuned for that happening soon. So, and we passed 63,000 there, and let's see what it is on here. Oh, say that's a little bit behind. It's always a little bit behind. And we'll probably get to close to 1,015,000, right? Yeah. It's been a great time. All right. How do you feel about all this happening, even with 2020 coming up? I think it's surprising. I did not expect it, Pedro. Ben, thank you for the 5. I did not expect it to be lasting this long. But then I started to predict back in like April that there would be like an October deadline, because it would come back in stock in August, September maybe, but mostly August. And it did. Like, my prediction from April was right. But then, Because people are like, when it'll be on store shelves. I'm like, you may see it more readily available, not on store shelves, but more readily available in August, and it was. And then Christmas comes up, and then supply just becomes an issue. I didn't expect the cargo ships to be off the ports nearly as much, but they are. So, yeah. Adam Frank says, did anyone get consoles from Walmart? Yes. Some people say it was 1%. It seemed like half the people were happy here. Half of them were not. So, yeah. It's been a good day for a portion of the followers, but not others. Any info on the Best Buy drop is that today? Not that I know of, and I am constantly watching it. I'm watching it right now. The last time they had a drop was October 29th. So that was a Friday. I want to say that was actually a Thursday. Let me check my records. Because I remember I was leaving for the Boston GameStop restock when that happened. So, but let me double check that. Because that seems about... No. There was one after the GameStop one. That must have been Friday. So. That one that I'm thinking of right before Boston was October 21st. So, anyways, they're due for one, especially with digital. They had a disc-only one last week on Friday, right before everybody started celebrating Halloween. Jeremy King says, what do you think about the consoles Walmart themselves are scalping, shipped and sold by Walmart, and save them with Walmart Plus? So they're not shipped and sold by Walmart. They're usually sold by like nationwide distributor, which is like someone set up as supposedly a small business to sell things, which normally is fine using Walmart pages for that, but people are taking advantage of that access during the restock era. So, any info on Nintendo Switch OLED restock? So I'll have more updates on that between now and Black Friday. There is more inventory of Nintendo Switches than a lot of things. It depends on where they're being sold. A lot of them are being sold in stores. So do know that and look out for them. Keep your eyes open, basically. Thesavage 107? I don't know. When will there be an in-person restock in any of the stores? Not for a little while. I'm guessing maybe next week or the week after. I think companies are trying to tie it into Black Friday. So, an early Black Friday deal. So look out for that. Look out for an announcement of that, I should say. Yeah. Matt had to be escorted out of the GameStop line. No one has video proof of that. So, yeah, that could happen. Some of the people like me at GameStop. Some of the people are like, we can't tell you information. And I get it, because, like, technically it's against some rules to do that. So, yeah. Okay. Rawl says, sell me that PlayStation 5. I wish. Otherwise, the scammers would take advantage of that. So, Kaylin says, any clue when the next Xbox drop will be? Not for, unless Best Buy does it. Weekends are very, very slow, and I try to get that information to people. So weekend restocks don't really happen too much. So be careful of spending your weekends just refreshing stuff. So look for it next week. So that's a good question. Yeah. How did this one turn out? Decent. But not everybody's happy. Oh, this is a good one. Carson Hunt. Matt, can you help us try to find a good deal on a gaming TV for Black Friday? Oh, Jake is here. Let me get to the TV deal first. With these Xboxes, I will send you a link. It's a TechRadar article. Yeah. Let's see, best TVs, best gaming TV, and I'll get back to Jake's comment. Gaming TV was a Tech Radar article. PC Gamer has one too, and that's good. So you'll see this link for like gaming TVs right here. And that'll help. The first one there is, oh, a brand new Sony. I did not see this one get added. But I'm hoping it's US related. But this is the one I have tested out and love. So yeah, definitely look at that. All right, Jake Randall. I have proof of what? Oh, yes. Oh, that's true. That video where you did throw me out of line. That is, I forgot about that. Actually, yeah, there is video proof. Oof. Awkward. I got caught. Welcome, Jake. Is Jake a mod? He's not. Why? Add as moderator. There we go. Jake Randall. Spelled correctly. I was afraid that it was like a fake Jake. I'm like, yeah, proof of what? And yeah, a real person. Yeah, Jake, you are a mod, and thank you for joining. In previous streams, I had like Cheeto here and Killer Cam, but I appreciate you coming in because like you're the OG at these live streams, and these are really good. So I'm trying to spice it up a little bit, and yeah, like I had like this little feature where the comment comes up right down there. Matt, do you know if Halo Xbox Series X will be available at retail? It releases November 15th, but I don't know if it's available at any retail or only online. So I do know online that Best Buy and online and Amazon are all supposed to have consoles. All of them promised. And if it's releasing for November 15th, we got 10 days until that happens. You would guess that November 10th-ish or the 13th, something like that, where they can actually deliver these consoles on time. They would have it for that launch date. So next week should be the week. So good luck finding that. I will alert you when it happens. Yeah. Matt, what do you recommend for me? Because I've been trying to get the PS5 since April and I still have not got one. Definitely GameStop, whether it's in stores, because we've had situations, people were DMing me about, like, I showed up at 12, and that GameStop opened at, like, 10 or 11 in Philly, and I was able to get one at, like, 12:10 on my lunch break. It was like, wow, they were still available. So they opened up the stores, and there wasn't enough of a line where they sold out of 60-ish consoles. So if it happens in your area, great. If not, the bundles at online, when the GameStop has it, probably your best bet. Jake Randall. Thanks, man. That's good. You are the OG at this. Right? This little new thing is fun. It has a little picture on there. So that's cool. Yeah, trying to experiment with it as much as possible. Oh, Tyler Moody. Tyler Moody gave a super chat of 5. Thank you for the 5, Tyler. And will Minnesota GameStops have in-person drops? I've only seen big ones like Philadelphia. So I believe Minnesota had something. But I can't remember. GameStop, PS5 restock. See my last article about it. I may have switched it into this already, which doesn't help you. But I thought, no, it was Minneapolis that had it, so not Minnesota. Just remembering. So, yeah, they're gonna pick different cities each time, but there may be a nationwide one coming up, and that's why they're taking so long. That's just a guess. Yeah, thank you, Lord Nub, and thank you for your participation before too, because that helps. Yeah, Neha Patel, thank you for that super chat before, and thank you so much for everything you do. And like the participation was great. Aaron, still all right. Aaron's gaming channel and reviews. Like I love that name. Let me check that out. The Xbox Series X listing on Target is gone. They have been pulling listings quite randomly. They do that with PS5. So there's your channel. That's cool. Very awesome. This is Aaron's practical reuse channel. I think that's you. Because that's what happened when I typed it in. But maybe that's not you. I don't know. This one. Yeah. So you got an outdoor above ground pool. And you got some, looks like Fortnite in there. Cool. Very, very cool. Good. I'm glad I stumbled upon the right channel. I always like checking people's things out. Got a buy now button when I'm able to buy. Was the iPhone on sale for Black Friday? So usually carriers do like a 2-for-1 discount or a 2 for half off discount. Yeah. So these are definitely sold out now. But I would give up. I know some people are hoping that 9 p.m. they'll come back in stock, but I don't think that's just the case. Yeah, you like the new thing with the chat and answering questions? I love it too. Like, because it's visually just easier to read, and it has like the little profile picture. It just adds so much more personality to it from you guys. So I want this to be like one-on-one participation as much as possible, so I'm able to like take a question and answer you directly. That's what's great about this. So I'm all for it, and I appreciate that. Less than 1,000 people in here. If you haven't given this a like, please do. I imagine you have because you're amongst the most loyal followers who have been here. When we are at 8,000 followers, I should probably ask for more likes. But hey, this has been a great turnout. Oh, I have more likes than I have ever had. 2,861. That is amazing. I'm gonna wrap it up soon in the next, I'd say, 5 minutes, but not before Andrew has given me a super chat. Is it possible to just set up a buying bot to buy just one console? Not sure how I feel about that though. So great question, and one I've gotten before. Yes and no. It's way too complicated for the average person. Even I like looked into it, and I stumble with it, even with like the amateur hour stuff. So it's very tedious, very technical. It will cost you money, and it's like you might as well spend that money on GameStop restocks if one becomes available in either your neck of the woods or the online ones. The online ones are easy actually after a while. They've gotten harder because more people have been trying, but back in August, September, it actually got very easy. So easy that there was one time where it lasted is a relative term, but after an hour, non-pro members were able to get it because it lasted long enough. So that hasn't happened in the last couple cycles, though. How do you get a question to show up there? I can click on it with this like new little extension that I love. Someone built it for free, and it's awesome. So that is a really good thing. Please do a video review of the MacBook Pro. I would love to hear your thoughts on what works and what doesn't. I would love to do that. I also, thanks to Jake Randall, got a Mac Pro tower. And he lives, he's in New Hampshire, and New Hampshire has 0% sales tax. So I was able to save a bunch of money by doing that. It was like the only way I could actually put it on my credit card was by not paying the sales tax. Which is just awesome news because like it's been running this entire stream. Like I wasn't able to do these streams successfully. There was one time where Jake came into my chat, one of like the first times, and it froze and all like because it was an older computer that I had. So Jake helped me out with that. But I will do a video on that tower and also the MacBook Pro because I'm all about giving buying advice. So Ooh, what's your favorite game? Scott Goldberg. I really have only played a little bit of Ratchet and Clank. I don't want to get back into it when I have more time. So yeah, that's I the series I love the most, Uncharted. I'm a very much an Indiana Jones fan, and that's the closest we have to like a really good Indiana Jones video game. Um, so and it's kind of a story that stands on its own these days. So you don't really need an Indiana Jones video game after that with Nathan Drake. So we'll see where that series goes, but I fully expect that to be, you know, one of the bigger games that comes out with the new generation. Probably they'll announce it, next year, some sort of, sequel. God of War is another big one, and the sequel is announced. Jilly Bean, love to see you in the chat. Doing this together via your live stream has been a lifesaver. Still don't get my Xbox, but it's great to do this together. Thank you, and that's I feel like that's what this moves me beyond Twitter, and Twitter is amazing. It's great for alerts, but you're, when I back in April, May, I started doing this in February, but during that April time period, I would send out like a notification about the restock link, and then I would send out another notification with like helpful tips. But then people are like, your notifications are getting in my way because there's too many tips. They're great and all. So I was just like, I started limiting how much I tweet, which has been a thing that people like. But at the same time, by doing that, I am not conversing with people and coaching them. So this is kind of like a great intermediary. And hats off to Jake Randall for you should check out his channel and his Twitter handle. He's great at Target, and he kind of broke the ground on this format. So hats off to Jake for that. Hats and bandanas off to Jake. Cash Kings Gaming. I follow Matt on Twitter. I just found out today that you have a YouTube channel. Great. That is great. That's what I'm going after. And trying to help out people as much as possible between now and Black Friday. So it's great to have this kind of interaction with an audience, and it's so much easier to do this than anything than Twitter. Now another question from Super Chat from Levi Johnston. Oh, another one from Levi. Thank you for the 5. Did I need to re-register for PlayStation Direct if I missed the first sale? No. That's such a good question. Yeah, if you missed it, I would. All right, so people have done this before where they've been able to get into a queue even though they missed their date. They just click on the link when there's a private restock. There hasn't been a private restock, an invite-only restock yet, but that's what I'm hopeful for, that you're able to get back in the line by using that. So far, it hasn't really worked, but yeah. So, what is Joe talking about? I see this from Joe, which is completely worth it. That one's directed at Jake, which is awesome. Screw Walmart. I think we can all agree. Yeah, it's the sentiment is real. Walmart rep now says it's sold out. Jake, always the man. Yeah. Oh, Killer Cam. I'm falling asleep doing this live stream right now. So I appreciate everybody who's here. And Killer Cam showed up. Killer Cam runs a great Twitch account. And he does streaming on Twitch. And I saw, and I wasn't able to type in your chat. And I have everything on mute. But I was going to type in face reveal because I saw you on. I like seeing your, you on webcam. Because, yeah, it's so difficult when some of the PS5 restock accounts don't, just look like the scam accounts. So the fact that everybody has personality is actually really helpful. So you don't need, your face on that, but having your own unique identity is actually beneficial, and I think it increases the trustworthiness. So, yeah, I'm going to go to sleep after this. But Rick Seizama, if I'm Seizamaing that right, okay, I'm gonna stop. Rick, number one, apologies for that dumb joke, and thank you for the 2. I feel like Arnold trying to buy Turbo Man. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, we're going up against what Sinbad was in that. Funny movie. And like it's the Turbo Man of our times. Yeah. Killer Cam says, I'm still here but barely awake, about to play some Call of Duty, which congrats, that's a good game that just came out. Got any plans this weekend? Sleep. And I'm setting up something new, something brand new. Because today was the last day of something. And I'm gonna announce that on Monday. So I got some building to do. Build some stuff. So I'm excited for Monday's announcement. And I'm gonna announce a giveaway for a PS5 on Monday to tie into everything. So stay tuned, everybody, for that. Is Micah Stamp on Twitter a scam? So the keyword that I use on my Twitter is that all PS5 restock accounts are scams. Or reseller accounts. All PS5 reseller accounts are scams. So, let's see. Let's type that name in. I don't think that's the name. You may have misspelled it. I've seen a like it before. Or maybe I just banned that person. So, we found it. Oh, this actor seems to be selling PS5s. What do you know? Right? And they don't. And they say they're partnered with PlayStation. So interesting. So interesting. I'm going to do this next time I have 8,000 people in the chat. And they're verified. Whoa. 75, almost 75,000 people. And they have an extra one. Unfortunately, this is the biggest scam in the book. Yeah. So it's a hacked account. Allegedly partnered with PlayStation. But what I tell people when they DM me about this, yes, I'm also the king in the United States. Yeah, the president still exists, but I have all the authority. You didn't know that? Oh, okay. Well, I said it, so it must be true. Then they start to get the picture of, okay, anybody can just say anything. So, and like, don't fall for Photoshop stuff. These are all probably taken from myself, Cam, Jake's followers that have messaged us. Like, I feel like I've seen this picture before, and it's just a fake account saying, oh, thanks, Micah Stampley. So, yeah, all fake. Fake. So, yeah. Let's see. Someone's about to DM this account. All right. Let's see if I have that right. Yep, another restock account that's verified that seems like a scam. Like, no one's selling these. No, none of the restock accounts are selling, or they shouldn't be selling. Yeah, so be wary. Don't give your money to people on the internet unless it's like GameStop or Walmart. I like to say the two I trust. There's Ant Online, which has some Core i7 bundles, some 12th gen. But yeah, the two, this one and Newegg, people are maybe unfamiliar with. Everything else is a household name. GameStop is certainly a household name. So, yeah. Look at this brothership right there. Look at that. Those two. Love it. Oh, Etta. My new MacBook Pro 16-inch was just delivered with the Pro chip. Can't wait to open it. I actually love the new laptop. I had an issue where I had like a laptop that had a little bit of a chip, not a silicon chip, but like a it's broken a little bit chip out of the bottom left corner of the screen after a drop, and so but it worked for like a year and a half after that, and it bit the dust about 2 months ago. So I bought a MacBook Air. I was like, bad time to buy it. I know a new one's going to be announced soon. I bought a MacBook Air, happy with it. The MacBook Air M1 from 2020, late 2020, is very thin and light, which is great. And right before I went to go visit Boston and see Jake Randall, that morning as I was packing, it broke, and I only had it for about a month. And so I had to quickly go to the Apple Store, buy, because I needed a computer to cover the Boston restock, buy that morning a MacBook Pro. I got a MacBook Pro. Again, the M1 2020 version. Buy that, put it in my bag, go to Boston, treat it really well, take it back 2 weeks later because they have a very liberal return policy at Apple. And the day I had to return it was the day my M1 14-inch arrived. So I transferred all the data. 2 days ago, I went back to the Apple Store and I returned it. Like, that was a hectic process I didn't need. So I had all these. I had the original broken MacBook Pro 2018, the MacBook Air that broke, a MacBook Air kind of on loan from Apple, and the new MacBook Pro 16 all in my house. And then I bought a Mac Tower. A lot of Mac purchases in the last 30 days. So, but I'm going to get the other two repaired and sell them so that I can fund the purchase of the MacBook 14-inch. So, anyway, that is a long way of me saying I'm really impressed with the both Mac computers that I got recently. Yeah. Cam is right. This week has taken a toll on us. So, but is PS5 in stock alerts is legit. If it's selling you something, it's not legit. So, just putting that out there. Edar, thank you for the 5. Instead of listening to music, I'm listening to you stream at work, which is like, it's a bizarre notion, but I really, really appreciate it at the same time. Because I am very, very new to YouTube. I always wanted to do some YouTube stuff, but this is really great. Like, it's like, I do listen to podcasts a lot, and it's just like sometimes I prefer that to music. Because I'm learning something, I'm listening to something. Pretty soon I'll have more tech. I just reviewed the iPad, or the iPhone Mini. And look at the iPhone Mini compared to, I know I have a case on it, compared to the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So let me take the case off. Okay, there's the case. Look at the size difference on these two. Like, I can't even fit in the screen. So, I am really a big fan of the bigger one, but the small one actually is good this year because it's the battery life is really good. So let me actually do that. Like, look at that size difference. These are same generation, both 13s. So, it's a 5.4-inch display and a 10-inch display. No, I'm just kidding. It's I think it's a 6.8. So, next they do really need to come out with foldable phones. So thank you, Edar. Thank you for saying that. So I think, Kat, if you're at 1 minute still, I think it's time we wrap this up. I think that queue is broken in some cases. The fact that it worked at all this time, shows us that it's pretty good. Third time was a charm. So, hopefully it continues to work. All right. So strange. All right. Well, that is it. Thank you for checking out this live stream. And, third time was a charm. It did work. Do I have to donate to have a question pop up for him to see it? Nope. I can see it. During, like, the height of this, when there were 8,000 people, I did prioritize the ones that, even gave me, like, $1. It was just because they're color-coded for me. Like, that. That's so much easier to see. When there were 8,000 people, I was, like, racing to get to them. But in between, I do like to take regular comments. Like this one. Is StockX a good source to buy the PS5? Yes and no. I've heard some horror stories, so I wouldn't take the chance unless you need to. Also, StockX is like, it's going to reach like $900 during Christmas. There's no reason to do that when GameStop is a viable option. It didn't do it this week, which is discouraging for a lot of people, but it's a viable option for a lot of people. So don't despair. I would give it another week before resorting to something like StockX. It's currently at like $800, but they say $785. But $785, you see that on like the front page for the Blu-ray version, $785, and then you realize, oh, processing fee of almost $30, shipping fee, so it's $837. It's just gonna go up. So, also you're getting the console. You're not getting a bundle with games. I'd rather get the games. So you selected, Consuelo, I would say if you're seeing that, the check availability. I don't think any of them are in stock. So I don't. That's a glitch. It was online only. See you later, Cam. Cam and Jake, thank you for joining. I'm gonna peace out soon myself and catch some Z's because it is after 5, and that's when I was gonna wrap up. All right. Can you explain all access deal from Best Buy for the Xbox Series X? How does it work? So it's kind of like a cell phone plan. So when you pay for a cell phone, like this, a lot of times you pay on installments over the course of 24 months. Well, you're paying for basically the equivalent of a phone and like a really fancy case, or like a phone and Apple TV or some sort of subscription service. So, and you're paying for that for 24 months. So you're paying for an Xbox Series X and a piece of content, which is Xbox Game Pass subscription. So that they want to be like the Netflix of gaming. So you're paying about like $35 a month, which doesn't seem bad. Paying that for 24 months, that adds up to about the price of the console plus the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So which question? All right. Is the restock still live? No. Should I sign up for Best Buy All Access? No. $199 is a lot of money to pay unless you want all the extras. Some people did cancel it, so. Yeah, it's not in your state. I don't think it's in any state. So. Nope. No one's selling is legit. All right, I'm going to sleep. Bye, everybody. Bye, Jake. Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm also going to sleep if I don't fall asleep during the stream. It'd be funny if I get like 3,000 likes from falling asleep. Everybody comes in like, that guy's asleep, doesn't even know it. Red Panda 67. I enjoy your lives. See you next time. See you next time, Red Panda. Thank you for stopping by. One day soon, I will have an Xbox Series X, and I hope to celebrate with you when you do. Thank you. You are awesome. Been so close because of you. I think you'll get it one of these times. And yeah, I've even struggled to get another Xbox. I only have PlayStation to give away. So, Consuelo, thank you, and have a good weekend. Have a good weekend yourself. Parker Smith is saying goodbye to Jake, and as am I. Niha, thank you. Thank you for the like and also the super chats. Have a great weekend. Serena, have a good weekend to you as well. I love this. This is great. This little chat feature. Any hope for RTX Founders Edition in Best Buy soon? So they had like a small restock this morning. I tried, couldn't cart it. I had like, so that's the thing with like the GPU stuff. So on the back of, not this one, the next one, this one, I put like a small blurb about it. Nearly impossible to get. I was trying for an RTX 3090 for a friend. Couldn't get it. So I don't see anything. No, I don't see anything. Okay. Yep. See you next restock. Give this a like on the way out. I almost cracked 3,000 likes, but maybe next time. When will the restock be another restock? I would say not this weekend. Weekends are very rare, so just a heads up. Customer service is all over the place with answers. Told me it's sold out. Yep. Customer service is unreliable. I think they're just someone at a call center. Don't really have information, or they sometimes have old information. How often is Walmart restocked online? Thursday is their biggest day, but they did one on Friday, and they supposedly were going to do one on Monday and Tuesday, but that failed. So, okay, Best Buy shows buy now button as oh, are you sure that's not a reseller selling the console for like $900? So let me check. Yep, brand new YouTube channel. So even on the on this, Parker Smart says, "Congrats on cracking 1 million Twitter followers. I got my Series X from the in-person Best Buy drop. Oh, that was a big one for me. That like I broke that story. I still retweet when I can. Thank you, Parker. That really helps. Like, that's how I'm gonna grow from now on. So I appreciate that. And you know, I'll probably end the weekends at like 15,000. By 50,000, I mean 1,015,000, which is just like a crazy, staggering number. So, and like, this is the YouTube channel is going well as well. So, it's good. Like, it's good to have this follower account, and it's engaging with an audience. No journalism, person has grown this fast. I feel like, so it's a good thing. Aaron, congrats! You were able to grab a PS5. I don't know if it was today or a different day, but that's awesome. NASCAR fan wins the next restock. Next restock is going to be probably next week and not this weekend, just to let you know. But next week should be a big week. In your opinion, which is better, PS5 or Xbox Series X? Appreciate the heads up once again. Eventually, maybe I will score one of the disc consoles. Elizabeth, I like them both. I do feel like it depends on what you play, but I'm a slightly bigger PlayStation fan because they came out with better first-party software. But Xbox has Halo, so I ended up buying both. But if you had to buy one, if you're like into God of War or Uncharted or like the Sony games, buy that. Yep, that happened about, I would say half the people, maybe a little bit more than half, where they got kicked out of line. Pete says, you helped me get one on Monday. Ooh, that's very rare. But people who got it today, ship days were before mine. Why is that? Walmart is all over the place. It doesn't surprise me, but that's really good intel for me, because that helps me. Yeah. that helps me, kind of gauge what Walmart's doing and what it's not doing. But hang on to it. Keep trying different restocks just in case Walmart cancels on you for whatever reason. My biggest fear is that people get it now will get canceled on in people who get it like next week or the week after will get it canceled on right before Christmas. So, yeah, careful of that. My Best Buy says available for pickup on the 11th. Oh, so you got a previous one. You're able to pick up the 11th. Congratulations. Yeah. And if anybody who wants an extra or hasn't gotten one yet, I will do a giveaway. I will announce the giveaway on Monday. So, super excited about that. I may even announce it on Sunday night. Super excited. Okay. I managed to get one today. Yay. Evan, congrats. That's awesome. See, you're one of the people who definitely had success. I know people were down the 50% mark. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But I feel like half the chat was happy, half of it was bummed. But thanks for sticking around after you got it. And thanks for the support. Like, spreading the word about this restock account while people are in need. That's what it's all about. So thank you. Best Buy, Walmart says buy now for me, along with add to cart. Both had technical issues. So I got that before, and it said technical issues, and just never added to my cart. I don't know how many will be on hand at GameStop, but I keep hearing, but I haven't posted this tweet yet, that Black Friday at GameStop will be a big deal. Don't know what day exactly. Black Friday, tends to span multiple days. But yeah, that's something to consider. Did people actually get it from Walmart today? I couldn't break free from work. Yes. I think a lot of people did, and I'll show you proof. Okay. So this is someone who didn't get it. 60 minutes. Oof. Okay, no luck. But I'll still like that person. Yeah, that's chat. I saw that you posted that. You posted in the chat. Yep. Oh, this is nice. That's great. Look at that face. Stunned. I can tell it's from Best Buy too. That sticker. That's great. That's great. It's become such like this gem for people. I love this. The triumphant moment. He just wants to open up and play. That's awesome. So, that's really cool. And that's from Best Buy. I can tell from that sticker. I've seen that sticker before. Oh, that's awesome. All right, back to questions. This person tagged me. Glitch. Hi, Matt. Do you know what store will restock next? Probably next week. And Tuesday, GameStop usually does an online restock, but we'll see. What do I do when I'm in school and I want the PS5? Says Abdullah Sami. Very important. Abdullah, I think during Black Friday we'll see some 9 p.m. restocks, but I can't guarantee that. But that was what Walmart did once. What are your thoughts on ordering from StockX? You can, but you're paying for way more stuff. You're paying way more money for less stuff, meaning just the console, no games. You can get it for $50 cheaper from GameStop. Actually, $100 cheaper from GameStop. So do that. Wait till Monday. I'll have the links. Or not Monday, Tuesday. I'll have the links. Walmart says, I am 1 minute. Should I refresh or wait? I would wait. Or not. I would give up now. Before I would say wait. I'm getting tired. Obviously, I'm gonna go soon, or else you're gonna see me like fall asleep on this microphone here. I'm just gonna be like, that'd be unfun. Or I get a lot of likes and a lot of views. People like, can you believe this guy fell asleep during his live stream? So, and I've 2,928 likes. Maybe like in the post people will like this. I don't know. But I'm so happy that a lot of people got it. I'm so happy that a lot of people still have good attitudes, even if they didn't. And I appreciate all those super chats because now I get to give away a console. I'm going to give away a PS5 because I don't have an Xbox Series X, but if I ever had one, I would be able to afford to give it away now thanks to those super chats. Oh, and I got a super chat right here. I think this one's from earlier. Sticks in there. But back and forth. That was from Popo29. So, what luck. When are you going live again? So, probably Monday, but for different reasons than a PS5 restock. There may be a PS5 restock on Monday, but I'm going to set up this tracker that I can hop on and coach you through in case a restock happens quite randomly. Because I can only do the restocks that get pre-announced on YouTube right now because there's not enough time to set up everything and click it. Like, if it goes within 3 minutes at a store, how am I going to get to my YouTube channel and get everything set up? So by having something like this set up 24/7, and then having it look like this, basically, I'll be able to see if that looks good. I'll be able to do something about that. So, that's my game plan. Like, run this 24/7. That looks pretty good. So, let's see if I move this browser to there, maybe. We'll see. And I take this, expand that. So, playing around with it for now, but because I want to make sure people can see these so they're bigger in text. Good. There we are. I think that's it. All right, it's coming along. Oh, a couple super chats, last minute super chats. Chad for $2. Thank you, Chad. GameStop site is acting funny under PS5 section. Ooh, interesting. They usually pre-announce stuff, so I'm not like going for it, but I will check it out. So, and thank you for the $2 under this new format. So we'll see. No luck today, but I was able to get an Xbox Series X and PS5 in the past with your help. Thank you for the 5, Dark Star Fallout. And thanks for coming back in to check in with me, because that's awesome. That helps me know that this is actually working. So appreciate that. And the 5, which is awesome. I love these super chats. Like, it's great to highlight it. There we go. Do that. Maybe I'll put it up against. Nah, it's too high. So maybe I'll put myself. There. I think that works. Perfect. That'll be it. Oh, Parker Smart. Thank you for the 20. You already gave, but this is. I already read a comment of yours because I remember the name, Parker and Smart. You provide an awesome service that might help with a pizza tonight. Thank you. Well, I am serious about want to invest this stuff into giveaways, but I may have pizza tonight. I usually have, like, people say they have earworm, which is just like you hear a song and it gets in your head all day. If someone mentions food to me, especially like in our Slack channel at Tech Radar, I will, um, yeah, I will want to eat that food because usually during lunchtime or right before. So, yeah, longest minute ever. I know I said I was going, but when someone like Parker Smart or Dark Star Fallout or Chad Rundell gives a super chat at the last minute, you gotta shout those out and thank them for it. So thank you for that. Parker, $20 is amazing because this will go to some really good people. So I'll do a random giveaway, and I'm gonna keep up with those widgets. I'm gonna teach people how to enter in case they're having trouble. But okay, so Ferds 814 said, so after all of my out of order fiasco, I closed and reloaded the site, and every time I was waiting, the site went down to 1 minute, then jumped to 60 minutes, sort of stuck in a loop. I think a lot of people were in that boat. And at that point, it just comes down to luck, which is annoying because you want to be good at something. So, and be able to be like, oh, okay, I've learned how to do this, therefore I should get it before someone else who's new, who has no idea what they're doing. Nope, it's a lottery. So, pizza, Parker Smart, absolutely right. So I'm going to change this to red. So let's see if Best Buy still has the Xbox Series X. Not Xbox Series S, I mean. They do in my area. So that's still in stock. Links are below in the description, below the video. So if you are desperate for that, go for it. Okay, I'm going to sign off. If I had to guess what store it would be, I think GameStop on Tuesday. That's just my guess. So I will do that. Yeah, let me do... I don't know if that does anything right now. It will eventually. I'm programming that. But that's the latest thing I'm going to do. Oops, Amazon. Let me spell that right. Ah, see? So you type in those things and then it comes up with the links. It's actually really helpful. Cool. All right, those links won't work, those second ones, because I haven't programmed them in yet. But coming along, thanks to everybody who joined. Thank you to the moderators. I know I went way over time, and they haven't stuck around because it was just me rambling on. But I'm glad people got to experience this with me. Give it a like on the way out, and in the post I should be at 3,000 likes, which will be a record. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the chats in general, even if they weren't super. They were duper, and I appreciate everybody for being here. I'm gonna go to sleep because there's a lot of work tracking, and you can tell. Oh man, I look tired. All right. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna enjoy some pizza. Thank you, Parker. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you next time, and turn on notifications for the next one. Bye.